All right,
You should just
so the
play
good news
full of
is now that
skeletons
I have
down.
that resize, I can correctly do what's supposed to happen here. Because,
Press Control Copy. You Control Copy on the skeleton, so you can just paste it every time.
Oh, whoa, why did you tell him that?
No, so you have to make a giant one every time instead of just.
Who knows, maybe he would have gotten tired and gotten lazy and only done like 2 skeletons.
No, I knew how to copy paste.
1, little 2, little 3, little skeletons. 4, little
Good
5,
boy.
little 6, little
That's
skeletons.
a lot
All
of
right,
skeletons.
so
Woo!
We return to the adventuring party.
Okay.
Sneak around. Sneak.
Okay, they're coming.
Run away. Run away.
That's the first time I've just like had fun with a match in a long time.
okay, I got it. So you guys are leaving the town. Are you guys doing anything else in town before I forget?
Oh,
I think we finished everything in town.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you guys gonna do anything passing the tower from last time? Well, I just want to know because I can skip past that to get to where the path is.
I mean, we were gonna take a rest, right? Like a short rest or
Yeah,
long
I think
rest.
we were.
Right, but where are you doing that?
Oh,
Probably the
Probably a
door.
I'll
the
probably
tower, I
stop
guess.
him back at the tower then.
All right, so we're back at the tower. I apologize for any background noise. I am in a Dairy Queen. All right, here we are.
So short rest.
You guys mentioned you wanted to rest. Well, it depends. What are you doing? Because you can short rest, long rest,
What
start
time?
prepping something.
We could do a long rest. Before the long rest, can I like go around look for like berries, scavenge for berries?
As it happens, there's supplies in the tower.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wait, can I like? Do I know what the supplies are?
So we have a bag of potatoes, another bag of potatoes, and another bag of potatoes. Some miscellaneous berries, a lot of which you can't use to make wine. Wine is specifically grapes. But there's some grapes in there. Some food you don't want to eat, hardtack. It's a kind of bread that you put on ships because it lasts forever. It is not good to eat. And some general like camping equipment in the bag in the last barrel.
All right. Can I like?
I got my
grab-
screen.
Not again.
What happened?
Technical difficulties again. No. You got to get a better. Oh wait, we get to see everything. All right. So, can I like grab a sack of potatoes and like, yeah, can I start making vodka like during the long rest?
Sure.
question. Did we decide if we're doing ration tracking?
So I don't track rations like exactly, but you guys gotta eat at some point.
Yeah.
The thing is, in this world, food's pretty abundant.
Okay.
Until you move into the second zone, there's not really a need to worry about it.
Well,
Why do
as
you eat the skeletons?
as they're getting that set up, Brother Candle will kind of, he's keeping a kind of a little distance, like a respectable distance, but he does kind of look at Hops, and he's like, so what's with those gauntlets? Are they like a prison cuffs or something?
She just like lets out a long sigh. If I knew, I would not be wearing them.
It's a shame the bag didn't work and take them off. I'm sorry about that. Did they hurt?
They don't feel anything. Like I like put like the fingers through the fingers. Like I still feel like I normally would feel with my bare hands. Like, they feel just like my hands, just a little bit bigger. Like, yeah.
Well, Maybe if we want, we can maybe find some paint and give it some color. You know, maybe it'll look nicer.
Maybe. That'd be nice.
That's it. He's just doing a little.
Is
small
anyone
talk.
else doing anything before rest?
You said something about like during the rest, making perception checks or something.
Oh, that was last time when we had a visit from a skeleton.
Yeah, the skeleton coming down the road.
No, something about Bella. I think. I really have no clue what it was. Well,
That's after the rest.
okay. So yeah, I guess just I'm making vodka or whatever you make with potatoes.
All right, we got vodka on the way. That'll be ready in. Let's actually Google this. Minimum time to make vodka.
3 weeks. I'm guessing.
1 to 2 weeks. All right, so we'll just assume as you pass by here periodically, in 1 week it will be ready.
All right.
Because you're just that good at making vodkas.
No, make him roll a check.
What?
Make him roll a check.
You can roll a check with supplies.
The checks are for the quality of his vodka.
I see. Okay.
So I guess we long rests.
Do you do crafting?
I do allow crafting, yes.
Can I start making a scroll of disguise self for the half the time that I'm not in a trance or whatever?
Absolutely. Let me just make sure. How long to craft spell scroll?
Hmm.
Workday is 8 hours of work, so you'd be halfway done. Yep.
All right.
Oh, god damn it!
That's
Things
okay.
are going very well.
Behind the scenes, everyone.
This is what I get for using the free software.
Worth.
Despite it. All right. So I guess I'm gonna confirm the long rest on D&D Beyond. Yeah,
Well,
that's
wait, don't recycle it yet. We still have the night to get through. Which, Brother Candle does offer to take watch.
Well, you'd be splitting watch with Bell, because while you're in a trance, you're awake, but you're not like fully.
Right.
Okay, I'll do
And
co-watch
I
then.
wouldn't be letting people know that I'm awake. Because
It's fine, I also don't sleep.
Yeah, or I can't sleep. I mean, I can sleep, but I don't sleep. I can also take watch.
Fine, I'm going to
My
sleep.
character can't
I'm
go
going
to sleep. My
inside.
character doesn't have to sleep.
By the way, while I'm kind of on watch, can I whisper over? Can I unsheath the Mornblade and like kind of talk to it?
Yeah, no, you can have a private conversation with the Wormblade.
So I say, this dungeon, you might get some souls to eat.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, I really hope you're useful and you don't annoy the party, because if you do, they might put you in the bag.
I'm currently more useful than you are.
Do
I'm
you even know what the
stronger
bag
than
is?
any man you've met, short of Gibraltar and that enchanter fellow.
Yeah,
Do
but
they even know what the bag is?
yeah, we might have to return you to Gibraltar if you annoy us too much. I don't want to, of course. That's the party. I had to fight to get you.
Making threats already.
I mean, that really depends on if you annoy us. All I'm saying is this is a symbiotic relationship. I help you get souls, and yeah, and you kill my enemies for me, and potentially don't speak less while doing it. That sound good?
The Mornblade is not answering specifically that.
Okay. Well, I put it back in its. Actually, you know what? I kind of let it breathe for a while. I put it up next to like a rock or something. I feel bad. Uh,
Okay. Anyone else doing anything? There's a scene for Ken, but that happens during the rest.
Was it during or during the downtime like this? Because this is kind of the moment when it would happen before he'd go to sleep.
So it happens when you get into like the trance.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So this meditation replaces your trance.
I didn't realize.
Yeah. So anything else?
No.
Okay.
Nope. I'm gonna do something while everyone's asleep.
Okay. He helped me write this scene. So it's a very tuned in here. As you settle onto the mossy ground, legs folded, breath slow, and lantern flickering for focus, you fall deeply into your meditation. From there, your mind is left to roam and wander. The usual thoughts and memories would come and go, but then would come a sensation. A familiar sensation that has resurfaced with new clarity. You could feel, almost see, in a way that was hard to describe since it wasn't your eyes bearing witness. The world around you. The power in the wind, the grass beneath you, the whole of Faerun. Compared to even the small fragment of it you were capable of observing, you were but a spark at the edge of a roaring forest fire. Only barely separate from it, from being consumed by it. But as you thought that, it felt exciting. Here you are, your own little spark, trying, but never enough. But the forest fire, perhaps it can help you light your way. Perhaps it can help you light the way for others. You are compelled, no, driven, to reach out, to join with it, to be ignited. You reach out then, to shift that boundary between you. You did not draw it in, merely touching upon the flames, but the ripples of that touch nonetheless filled you to bursting. It did not overwhelm you, for it did not force its way inside. Rather, it was always a part of you, simply unrecognized as you were distracted by the inanities of life. With each slow breath, it cycled in and out, ever flowing, never still, and yet never absent. This, you realized as you settled in for many hours yet, was the breath of the world. And this activates the perk that he got from the man in the wall. His psychokinesis. Yay.
He drools a little.
I mean, God, imagine focusing on your life and like your presence in the real world when you have cosmic awareness.
Yeah, that's influential.
Yep, so we have the halfway to the scroll, we have that, and everyone wakes up well rested. Congratulations. You are not ambushed this night.
Wait, before everybody wakes up, I did want to do something.
Oh.
Go ahead.
As Brother Candle's in their trance, Cubic, do you sleep or you don't sleep?
I'm in a trance.
Okay, so everybody here is a non-sleeper. Okay.
The Mornblade is awake.
Yeah, the Mornblade just doesn't sleep. Well, everyone has to rest. However, in your trances, you hear a scratching noise. Everybody. As you hear like rustling. And then in the corner, just a little bit away from everyone, Abby's just sitting there, her hands digging into her hair, trying to just screaming in silence. As a single thought rips through her head. Shut up. As her thoughts think, into just a void of noise. Her mind rakes forward. She never ends up getting that rest, and I will take a short rest instead of a long rest.
Okay.
As when you all wake up, everything seems normal for a while. And then you take a look, like you all take a, whoever wakes up first, that would be Candle, right?
Could be.
So
You have the high spot.
the Candle and Bell both use a trance, which is shorter
Although
than the
I would be
sleep that
scribing for the
Nevlon is
first half
getting.
of the night.
Oh, okay.
Right. So we'll go with Ken because Ken's the only one not doing something extra.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You kind of break from your trance first, and like you get up, you get maybe like prepare some breakfast for everyone. You see me on the laying down the floor, as sorry, I'm trying to also formulate my words properly. You see me lying down the floor, just like lightly splayed out, as there's a little bit of blood just near where my head is. And as you like worriedly approach me, you could see that there's like just a chunk of her hair had just been torn out. As she's just passed out completely.
Brutal.
What about her hands? Is there any like chunks of hair in her hands?
Her gauntlets seem clean. Completely and utterly clean. Not even like a speck of dirt on them.
Magic.
Does it looks like it needs tending to, like cleaning and bandaging, or how bad does the wound look?
It doesn't look bad. It just looks like,
It's a flesh wound.
Huh.
yeah, it's a flesh wound, exactly.
All right, he kind of backs off to survey the scene. I mean, does it look self-inflicted or recent?
I mean, you can, if you want. I mean, it is. It
That's
definitely
that's
looks.
a medicine check.
Okay.
That's a medicine check. Okay.
I will roll a medicine check, and that is a 19.
Alright.
Yeah, it is definitely self-inflicted.
Okay, self-inflicted but not severe.
Yeah, there's like a mild scrape in the head,
Gotcha.
as you can kind of infer from your roll that like, yeah, it was self-inflicted. She was like maybe scratching or tearing at her head, and just hair came out with it.
Mhm. All right. Well, at least he'll like get a cloth and kind of get some water and dab it clean a little bit, trying not to wake her.
Mhm.
And then kind of let her sleep, kind of cover her up,
Mhm.
and just
Well, unfortunately, it's very quickly the next day, so that's not like they're getting a lot of sleep after that.
I mean, it is essentially the next date at this point.
Yeah.
Anyways, you can do your other thing now.
But that's it. That's the next thing is perception checks versus disguise.
Okay.
morning, everybody.
So run a disguise check. And that beats everyone's passive perception. All right.
Wow.
That's close, though. That is...
Yeah.
Well, it looks like
All right, it is...
a woman actually woke up and just they weren't made up. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna look at you because you won't like it.
Yeah, they're just dabbing at their foundation. And
Uh
everything.
huh.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's going on? Are we getting up, eating breakfast, heading out?
I'd assume we're all heading for the dungeon, right? Yeah.
Believe so.
That is a good question. Do you want to split the party?
Never a good idea.
Wait, split? Where's the other half going?
To deal with the Outlanders quest.
Yeah, just the entire main plot of receive. Okay, I say. I say
Oh,
we
to
go
start a
the-
wheat farm for beer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're all going to the dungeon.
Well, we have to fund
I mean, we
the
could all
wheat
just-
farm.
Yeah, we could just start a business, just start a life in Westshire.
And just
Yeah,
let
but we
the
definitely
Nathan
should finish this
God
dungeon
really
so we don't have
become
dude
real.
hunting us down.
They have Gibraltar. They're gonna be fine.
They have 3 people in the town
You
as
do that.
strong as a level 20 player. So
Yeah,
If we
they're
don't-
gonna be
If we
fine.
don't finish this dungeon, we'll have a level 20 player hunting us. So
Ah, that is true.
Gibraltar
Let's do
is
this.
not himself level 20. He just has a lot of really good equipment.
He'll just murder us anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clarify that. He is not level 20.
But anyways, yeah, we should finish this dungeon, then we can start our wheat farm, and just completely sidetrack
Alright,
the story to go
so-
making alcohol.
Then, all right. So you follow the path leading north, and arrive at a decrepit entrance to sort of cave. The door, because there's an actual wooden door, is still functional, and it is the only part that doesn't look like it hasn't been used in 20 years. In fact, the door looks strangely new. As if it's been replaced within the last few months and seen regular use.
The investigation check.
Go ahead.
Oh god damn it. A 7.
It's a door.
God damn it.
So, did this used to be like a temple or like a castle or a prison? What does this look like?
You'd be able to tell that a lot easier inside.
Okay.
Also, you'd need to do an investigation to get that answer. So,
Okay.
Should've
I
done
will
a
do
history
both.
check.
okay. History also works.
Can I do it?
However, this is ancient history, so.
So I'll do it. Oh, that's a nat 20. Nat 20 on the history check.
Looks like we're covered.
All right. Anyone else rolling anything?
I'll probably roll history.
Okay, so with the nat 20 history, because of course you get a nat 20 in your history.
Fair enough.
You remember being told about this place by the man in the wall.
Oh.
He, of course, has been here since before this place was here, so he remembers. He's actually familiar with this place for a variety of reasons. This is a old necromancer's dungeon. It was designed to lure in adventurers and kill them. However, that necromancer is dead, and its autonomous features are still working. So there will be monsters in here, but there will also be loot, both generated by the dungeon itself and from previous adventurers who died.
I relay that
And
information.
because of the necromancer's death, the dungeon will eventually run out.
So I'm just relaying all this information to everybody.
You know, probably wouldn't be a bad idea, and you guys don't have to do this, but making it safe for other people is probably not a bad idea, and getting paid to do it too.
Yeah, we
Getting paid in rare magic items, yeah.
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 Bonus.
and we can just
Payments,
sell.
no.
We
Could
can
care
just
less
sell
about the
any
other
other
stuff.
stuff we find.
What was that, Belfyn?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
All right. Are we doing anything else outside of this dungeon?
Just a quick check for everyone. I'm able to see pretty well in the dark. What about you guys? Do any of you need light to help you?
Pretty sure I have.
Oh,
light.
so I should clarify that there's a difference between darkness and true darkness. Some areas of this dungeon are true dark, and dark vision does not work in true dark.
Okay. Well, what Brother Candle's going to do is like, let me lead the way, and he'll kind of wave his hand over the end of his staff and goes, "Aziz, light!" And he casts light on the end of his quarterstaff, and uses it as like.
Okay,
a,
what's
I
the
don't
what's the
think you
radius
can-
on that? That's 30 feet, and then 30 feet more.
20 feet.
yeah,
I
it's
think
only
it's
20.
20 feet. Okay,
Also,
and then
I'm
20
pretty
feet
sure
of
it can't be
dim-
carried.
You
Can I,
touch
like,
one
pull out a s-
object,
yeah.
and the object sheds bright light. It doesn't mention that it has to be stationary.
Yeah,
That
so you're
isn't
able to
being-
cast light
oh,
on an
by
object and
someone
then move
else.
the object.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, it says that isn't being worn or carried by someone else, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna also like pull a little stick and like cast light as well.
Okay.
Oh.
Light is concentration, by the way, so keep. I think.
It doesn't say.
No, it doesn't show.
It does not say it is
Duration 1
concentration.
hour, not concentration. Here on the Outlanders, we also learn D&D. Learn along with us.
Here at the Outlanders, we know the importance of research.
Okay.
Do we?
All right. Yeah, you're right. You're good. All right. Are we doing anything else before heading in?
Just heading in.
I don't think so.
Okay. Who goes first?
Sadly, I think
Not
I'll
me.
go first. Cautiously, I guess keeping an eye out for traps. He's heard stories.
I'll be behind Brother Candle.
Okay. Let me get you guys to actually like the correct size here.
Yeah, with giants.
All right. Where are you two positioned?
I'd like to be at the very back.
All right. So you're chilling.
I figured that.
Oh,
So I can
one
run away
more thing.
easier.
Hey, the ladies can, chat. Get to know each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. So
Can I
that
also-
matters on this screen. Because, what were you doing, Nevlon?
I'm gonna cast Bless on the first 3 people. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, you bless.
It
Bless
only-
doesn't last that long.
It
It
only
lasts-
lasts a minute.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's only a
okay.
combat worth.
Okay. I guess never mind.
Unless your description.
All right.
is
So as your hand touches the door, it immediately is yanked backwards, and oh god damn it! Stabbing out from inside the dungeon is a Skelly-bro. One that's wielding the exact same weapons and completely identical to the one that ambushed you at the tower. So we're gonna roll its attack, and then also then roll initiative. So feel free to do that.
All right.
Am I always going to roll a 4 for initiative?
Hey, golf rules. 4.
It misses. Okay.
11.
13.
Oh, good. The skeleton goes to go first, so it gets to attack again.
Is that a nat 20?
Yes, it is.
Oh. What are
It misses again. All right, dogpile this thing in the haggis.
Wait.
It says skeleton. It's not meant to hold up to you guys.
Like, whoa! Ah!
Did 7 roll?
Oh, it's a skeleton.
Uh,
We owned it. I think he's saying.
Wait, 7 might not be here.
Hello?
You guys get 4 turns
What's that?
before an ordinary skeleton gets to attack again. I'm pretty sure you guys got this. But I'm
Yeah.
not just gonna skip the fight.
Yeah, 7's not here. Oh, wait.
Welcome
Still
back.
can't hear you.
You guys hear me but now?
Yeah.
Oh, can.
There we go, yep.
Okay, that's what happened. Cool.
Welcome back.
Okay, well I'm gonna roll my initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck my dice. Give me a second, we can get a dice.
Whose turn is it?
Currently it is it's looking like Nevlon's turn, but you haven't rolled initiative yet.
Oh, that's right.
7.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no,
uh,
it would be Ken, then Nevlon, then you.
Depending on what 7 rolls.
21.
Hey, tops me.
That ties with the skeleton, but the skeleton got a nat 20, so it still would have gone
Hmm.
for you. So 7, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. Let me just reopen the stream. There we go.
There's just a skeleton. A single skeleton with a short sword and a shield.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I would do in character here. What do combat skills, but I feel feeling.
Well, you
yeah.
see him open the door, and the skeleton lurches out, and he's dodging left and right, screaming like a girl.
Yeah. I'm just gonna approach.
It should be clarified, he's still in the doorway, so...
Well, I can't hit him right now.
No, you can. But, like, if Nevlon goes here, then, like, that's no way for him to melee.
Okay.
Or her to melee.
I approach the skeleton as like, I look at the gauntlets and I just like mumble my breath like, hope you do something useful. As I will just try punching the skeleton.
Okay, roll to hit.
Roll to hit. 15.
That hits.
Okay. Find my dice. There we go. Okay. So it is a. How the fuck do I not have a D6?
The regular die.
Imagine not using the dice chat.
I forgot you guys have dice.
Yeah. Sure, I'll just use the dice chat. How the fuck is it just like command?
Yeah,
Uh,
so it's exclamation point roll space D something plus something.
Like 1d6 plus whatever.
Okay.
So that's 4 plus whatever the modifier is. I don't know what the.
Yeah, 1 second. Oh. That was a misclick.
There's a misinput. There's a misinput.
Damn. Okay. So it's 6 damage, and then 1 damage ice.
Okay, that's 7 damage.
And I go to like hit it.
It's a skeleton, so it doesn't tell you how much wounded it is.
And then before anything, I have to roll a d8. And I take 7 damage.
What?
Huh?
I'm activating because I activate my pact. So any attacks I make deal an additional 1d6 of ice damage, but to activate it, I have to take 1d8 of damage.
Oh.
Okay.
Ow.
Yeah.
Kind of fucked.
that's ass. But okay.
Yeah. As I go to punch this skeleton, like cracks tear open in my gauntlets, as like almost like a red electricity runs through them. As it flows through, like extremely fast, it flows down, and it seems almost like a liquid. As I go and punch the skeleton, it's like a blast of a little bit of ice comes out too.
My
Alright.
turn?
Yeah. Next would be Ken.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he's like dodging left and right of this thing, swinging at him, and then all of a sudden, Hops comes up next to him, and he's like stiffening up, and it's just chaos. And so he's like, "Let's get this done." And seeing her get hurt, now he's concerned. So now he's just gonna go
Well,
at.
you wouldn't know.
Huh?
You wouldn't know she's taking damage. You wouldn't know she's taking damage.
No. Okay. Well, okay, that's fair. I didn't know if there were any visual signs of her getting the backlash. But still, he would want to like get it done as quickly as possible. So he'll just do a bash and a punch. That's
Roll
a weird
it.
way to put it. Quarterstaff comes down at a 5,
That is a miss.
and then the follow up. Why is this not showing right?
Make sure to remember the glove. I don't know if you added the glove to your unarmed.
Oh, that's why it's doing that. I still would have missed anyway. Okay, unarmed strike. It's because I had a shield equipped for some reason. Well, that's a 9.
That is also a miss.
So he's just like,
Um,
he's a little tense. He's a little green. He's a little freaking out.
All right,
so-
Nevlon. These
All
people are freaking out trying to punch a skeleton.
All right. Can I go over to Brother Candle's left and with two-handed with the Mourn Blade fucking slash this motherfucker in the skull?
Go right ahead.
Right. Time to check out how good you are. Oh god, that's a 13.
That is exactly enough. Congratulations. You now know it has
Yay.
an AC of 13. Roll for damage.
Okay, 14.
All right. Unfortunately, it is immune to necrotic damage, but that's still enough to kill it because that's 10
Okay.
plus the 7 from earlier. So it dies, and as it falls down and starts turning to ash like it did last time, instead of being sucked towards the dungeon, it starts being sucked towards the Mourn Blade.
Yay.
Both the skeleton and its weapons crumble into dust before suffusing the blade and seemingly vanishing into thin air.
How you feeling, Mournblade?
That was but a morsel.
I felt plenty more where that came from. Alright. I like how Bella is just waved in the back.
They just got to do nothing. That's the best kind of winning.
It's also the best way not to get discovered.
What crit the number of times per short rest based on your level?
How long does that last, by the way, the pact?
One second, I might read my thing wrong.
Did we see this absorption?
Yeah, no, it's plain
Yeah.
view.
And he'll actually say this in character. Does that mean the skeleton had a soul?
No. It was constructed by one. As were its weapon.
So all we have to do is make a skeleton and it'll keep him happy. Can anyone make skeletons?
Where would you get the soul to fuse it with?
So it does have
And
a
why
soul.
wouldn't you just feed me that? No, so, it's trying to explain, it did not have a full soul. Someone
morsel.
stripped a soul for parts
Oh.
and used a piece of that to make a skeleton. From nothing. Like, its entire body was a part of a soul. Just
Gotcha.
built up.
It was 1d4, not 1d. It was 1d4, not 1d. D8.
Okay, yeah, feel free to reroll the damage then.
Yep.
You obviously can't get, 7 on a d4.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, that's really just it. I just was rereading it to make sure I did it right.
Yeah, how long does that last?
Until I choose to disable it, or I take a short or long rest.
Okay. So we're
We're
at the
in
entrance
put-
of the dungeon. You've
Or
just
if I'm
been
also put to
ambushed
sleep
right out the
or
gate.
unconscious.
But you got through unharmed outside of the self-inflicted damage there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, by the
oops.
way, I wanted to ask something. Go on,
Go ahead.
Go on, Ken.
Oh, all I was going to do is he was going to turn to Hops and go. You're pretty capable. Do you want to go first? You're more than welcome.
Sure. And I'll be in front.
Wait. Can you give me your hand for a minute?
I open up my palm towards you.
Oh no, it's not going to work. I can't. I was going to cast light on it, but I can't cast it on someone else's stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can cast it on something that you're holding and then hand it to them. But it would have to be an object. The gauntlets, while they're technically an object, they're like permanently infused to them. They can't like take them off.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
literally my hands.
Well, he'll pull out a rock then, because he collected some in case attacked by flying scissors, and he'll hold up the rock and go, "Aziz, light," and he casts light on the rock and hands it to her, since she's leading the way.
All right. You now have a rock that
And-
glows.
And now he moves to the back of the party.
Oh, I have advantage on dealing damage with weapons.
The gauntlets do count as weapons.
Yes. Cool. I'm gonna keep it in mind for next time.
All right. So,
I wanted to
are we
ask.
doing anything else before going in? Yeah.
Yeah, so since the Mourn Blade is a packed weapon, it says whenever you deal damage, whenever you attack with the bonded weapon, you can use Charisma instead of Strength or Dex, and you can cause it to deal necrotic or psychic or radiant damage as its normal damage type. So does can I make it so it does radiant damage without like hurting the blade?
Yes.
All right. So yeah, I guess.
Although I do want to clarify that replaces the like 6 or D8. It does not replace the +4 necrotic.
Okay, so deals +4 necrotic. Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, that doesn't get swapped out. That's not base damage.
Okay.
Okay, are we doing anything else before going in?
Oh, that's it. I've been positioned and gave some light.
I found my D6.
All right,
If we got some light, then I will hold the rock.
All right, we're going into the next one. So this dungeon, oh god damn it! Please tell me it actually remembered all the boxes I put on it. Oh, it did. Thank God. Okay, so.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot.
So the original design for the map was not made by me, though I've obviously repurposed it. DysonLogos.com, and then they also have a Patreon, but they don't tell us what the Patreon is. So that's very helpful.
It's a huge dungeon.
Yeah, it is, and you're not meant to do the whole thing in one go either. I'm gonna assume you guys are mapping it out as you go, so I'm gonna.
We still gonna die?
If I can.
Yes.
No. All right, so you guys are showing up here. Gotta actually add you guys.
Lisa's gonna die.
Lisa gonna sleep with your mom.
Lisa already slept with your dad. That's why you were born. But I got that wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, Mom. I saw Daddy kissing
I know, I
Santa Claus.
So that in a world where Santa Claus is female and she is highly sexualized.
In a world.
Oh my God, you're huge.
Hey,
In a
look, it's
world
Carmen
where
San
people have
Diego.
A lady.
God, that does look like Carmen San Diego if you just colored her red.
Funny you should mention that. I actually had a character for the show that is a green Carmen San Diego.
Oh, that's so cool.
Okay, so you guys go through the door, and behind it there's just a stairway that curves down into a tunnel, which ends in another pristine-looking door. The staircase also seems incredibly well preserved for how old it is and how much use this must have seen over the years. In fact, as you're looking at the walls, everything after that first door seems bizarrely well off. Anyway, there's another door. Seven, you're leading the party.
No, 1 second.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm good now. My bad.
I know.
So just another door?
Yep.
I'm going to try to open it. Just
Okay.
carelessly.
You open the door.
Another skeleton.
Yep, another skeleton.
I'd be so
There's,
angry.
there's a lot. There's a lot of these guys. God,
Oh my
these
god.
things are so
Holy.
big.
Oh,
That's
no,
a
we
big
This skeleton is
skeleton.
so big.
Is that in your?
This
Is that from
skeleton-
your closet?
I didn't realize that we were fighting colossal skeletons.
I didn't realize we were taking a trip to my basement.
What?
Yeah, but if we open the door, the only thing we'll see is the big toe right in front of us.
Oh,
Mhm.
true.
Tasty.
I feel like that would be a.
Oh,
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 uh-oh.
take a screenshot, guys.
Uh-oh.
Metagaming time. It's time to
Metagame. There's no information back there anyway.
metagame.
Yeah, I have notes. I don't have like the items already on the screen specifically because I knew shit like that was gonna happen. All
not
right,
like
so
this
the
point.
good news is now
Skeletons
that I have
found.
that resize, I can correctly do what's supposed to happen here, because
Press control copy. You control copy on the skeleton, so you can just paste it every time.
Oh, whoa, why did you tell him that?
No, so you have to make a giant one every time instead of just.
Who knows, maybe he would have gotten tired and gotten lazy and only done like 2 skeletons.
No, I knew how to copy paste.
1, little 2, little 3, little skeletons. 4, little
Good
5,
boy.
little 6, little
That's
skeletons.
a lot
All
of
right,
skeletons.
so
Woo!
8
God.
skeletons are on the other side of that door. They are
Cast
completely identical.
Cast fireball, somebody.
I like.
You
I open the
have
door.
you
I see a
have the
skeleton's
ability
head.
to cast fireball.
Oh my! I see the skeleton. Like, I open the door. I see a skeleton. I immediately shut the door.
All right,
What?
nothing happens.
There's more.
Okay. Let me to the door.
All right, so you guys shuffle around a bit.
All right.
Oh, you know what?
He's going to open the door.
All right, you open the door.
Poke his head in. And
Okay.
as he pokes his head in, he like clutches his necklace, and he just yells, "Get on! Get out of here! Get! And he casts Turn Undead. So
Okay.
they have to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 15. I love hearing the orchestra in the
Okay.
background.
Oh right, I need to swap out the music. Thanks for reminding me.
I like the calming music.
Yeah, they're friendly skeletons. They're bowling balls.
I
With
really wish I
people's
had chain
fathers.
lightning. I do have chain lightning. Hold on.
Well, don't use it now. Let me get behind you first.
Sacrifices must be made.
Cast reanimate on the fucking skeletons.
I assume there's nothing to animate there. Since they're both just soul bits and animated already.
I gotta turn this
Turn them
up.
back into humans.
All right.
I don't think
Slash
you can.
roll d20. Well, no, -1. 10. All right. So, one skeleton, all the way back here, runs away. For some reason, none of the other skeletons react in any way.
He turns
Are
to
they still
Nevlon
dead?
and goes, "You're up."
Are they dead adventurers?
They're all like identical.
You just
Yeah, they're all
you attack
completely
them and close the door.
Well, that would take an action. He used his action to cast a spell or turn.
Yeah, and you can use a reaction to close the door.
Are we in combat?
No, he's using his reaction for something else. But it's called.
You haven't rolled initiative yet, no.
But yeah, he'll
Oh.
call back to Nevlon. It's like, "You're up," kind of pointing to the sword.
All right, is Nevlon going first?
I could like try and shoot the skeletons. I don't know how I feel about using the Morn Blade.
I think they
The
already
Morn
have
Blade wants to
holes.
be used.
What? Freaky. Oh, no, I'm talking about casting spells. Okay. You know what? Yeah, sure. Can I stab through the door and hit a skeleton?
You can certainly try.
Matthew Mercer over here. Yeah, sure. You know what? I try to do that.
All right, roll to hit twice.
I'll do it twice. That
Yep.
was number 1. That's 18 to hit.
Okay.
And then again, this is disadvantage. Could have just told me disadvantage. And that is a 13 to hit.
All right, so both those hit, so it hits. The Morn Blade yells at you. Those are fake.
What does he yell?
He yells that those are fake.
Ah. Alright. I don't roll for damage, I suppose.
Nope.
Alright. I open the door. Wait, I guess it's somebody else's turn, probably.
Did you get him?
I mean, you're not in combat yet. You're not. We're not relying on action economy. You can just open the door.
Right. I open the door and kind of. Can I go over in this corner where that very last skeleton is?
Like down here?
No. Above, northmost skeleton.
This one?
Yes. The one, yeah. And can I just,
Okay.
in a line, take out my gun and in a line shoot the last one, like so it goes through everybody?
Well, one of them ran away, so
Yeah, so just the last one, I suppose.
That would shoot into the hallway.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
just shooting down into the hallway.
Yeah.
You fire your gun.
Damn.
None of the skeletons take any damage.
Guys, these are illusions. Move.
You did a good job.
Yoink. Oh, I can't select them in groups. All right, I'm gonna leave this one up here just so I don't have to
Okay.
come back for these.
Yes, it's
All right.
Alright. I guess, yeah, do we collectively move? I'll let somebody else do it.
You guys tell me what you're doing. I don't tell you what you're doing.
I'll continue staying in the back.
I'll
Whatever we
continue
do.
staying in the back.
I guess I move up.
Because I really do
Okay.
not want to be in the front in these tight corridors.
So I'm gonna clarify something. I will never tell you what a room looks like, or whatever until you guys start doing checks. You can do one check in every room you enter.
Alright. So I guess I can can I do a perception check?
You can't. But I want to clarify that not every room's going to have something of interest. So you can waste time if you check every room for everything.
17.
Okay. So, in the room, there is a table here with some writing supplies. It looks like a sort of check-in desk of sorts. With a bunch of people's names in it, times that people check in and check out of the dungeon. You can tell that a lot of people have died in this dungeon because a lot of people never checked out. Or they found an alternative exit. Also possible.
Yeah.
And then we have a summoning circle over here, which you can tell is magical, and it's still active, but it isn't currently doing anything.
I quickly go over and write everybody's name into the checking thing.
All right, you've checked in. If someone comes in and you haven't checked out, they'll know you died in here.
All right, cool. We venture on. After we have done our bureaucratic duty.
All right. Anyone else doing any sort of checks in this room?
Nope.
What are the walls here?
Yeah, so everything is hewn stone so far. Just like solid gray and slightly reddish gray.
So too thick.
Yeah. All right. So now you have the door that the skeleton came through.
I immediately pull out the Mourn Blade and do the same thing.
All right, roll to hit twice.
So 17 to hit.
I said twice.
Oh god, that's an 8 to hit.
You don't hit anything.
I open the door.
I assume you take Mournblade out of the door first.
Yeah.
So you couldn't have hit him anyway. So the lone skeleton is on the other side of the room, and he's waving his sword, which is still the same sword as all the other ones had, as though it was a staff in the air, seemingly preparing something.
Pull out my gun and shoot.
Roll initiative.
Oh, okay. Roll initiative. That's 18 initiative.
At least it wasn't a 4 this time.
I'm gonna keep track of this shit.
Yeah, Brother Candle looks back at Belfyn because he's trying to keep that attention that way, and he's like, "Hey, good thing we got him up there, huh?"
Okay, we have 3 out of 5. Oh, side note: in combats where there's multiple enemies, I'll have them just share initiative.
Okay.
Unless they're like different groups, like if you get into a 3-way duel.
Alright.
Bucket list.
Wait, I'm sorry. What did? Who
Nothing.
said what to me?
Nothing. We still need Ken and 7 initiative.
Oh, I didn't realize we were doing initiative. I'm like in the back, oblivious. Which is why I got a 9.
Yeah, you just weren't prepared. Well, the skeleton was super not prepared. It got a natural 2.
You still rolled better than. Yeah.
I'm kind of sharing my bloodthirst with the Mourn Blade.
10.
You really want to stab these skeletons.
Yeah.
10.
All right, 7, 10. All right, so that means Nevlon's first.
Yeah, I pull up my gun and shoot. So my gun's actually slightly. Oh, never mind. Alright, so that's 21 to hit.
Yeah, that obviously nails it.
Oh, really? Okay. Then, that is a 9 damage. Pew.
Okay.
Ah, that's so
So-
loud.
It takes 9 damage. Go ahead.
It's effective. Alright, I move out of the way to let the others enter.
Okay. Next is 7.
Oh, in line.
Oh, hey, turn order is in the order of you guys on the line. That's perfect.
Oh,
That's
that's
fate.
convenient.
Did you inform us skeleton is there?
Yeah.
Well,
I
he
mean,
shot at something.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'll make my way in.
Yeah.
Still have 15 more feet of movement.
I mean 25, but yeah.
Oh, right, because you have 10 bonus, right?
Yeah, 10 bonus. Yeah, I'll make my way
Make him away.
for the skeleton, just like Chris her up, bitch slap it.
All right. You're going for the bitch slap. Let's see that strike.
I'm just gonna line. There it is. God damn it, I'm trying to let it roll on my phone. There it is. Oh. That's a 10 total. That doesn't hit, I don't think so.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Cool. I will then. I'll stay there.
Yep. Ken.
He'll step forward into the room, and he'll see the little skelly over there. It's like, there's only one? A little embarrassed. And he'll pull out like a little bell from his belt and kind of ring the bell and cast Toll the Dead on the skeleton, which may not work. But skeleton has to make a wisdom save of 15.
it does like a 1d12 necrotic. I
It's
think, right?
necrotic, so necrotic may not work, or it may be immune, or resistant. But yes. it
So
must be-
these skeletons, you learn, are immune to necrotic damage.
Okay.
We learned that earlier.
Well. Now I
Not
know.
all skeletons in my setting are, but these ones are.
What defines as these? He'll kind of look at it, and he'll step out of the way from the hallway, and he'll try to figure out what makes this skeleton different from others. That's a dumb. Is that a dumb thing to ask?
I mean, it's reasonable to ask. It's just that you should already know the answer to that.
It's summoned.
Well,
Yeah, they're not natural skeletons. They're manufactured.
Well, it's
The
still
human-
human bones, right? Or humanoid bones.
They're humanoid. They're not made from a human, though.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
They're created from nothing.
gotcha. Okay.
They're construct skeletons.
Yeah, they're manifested.
Well, that ends his turn.
All right.
And
Cubic,
he's
you're
still
up.
learning. He's still learning. That's why he's out here.
Cubic casts level 4th fireball.
I legitimately cannot.
I take 2
I
damage.
move before the door. And can I target it with frostbolt from here?
You need to move into the doorway.
Okay, I move into the doorway.
Okay. Frostbolt. That's a
Oh,
save, right? What's the save?
15 con.
It fails. Three does not kill it, which is very unfortunate because now it gets its turn.
Ooh.
Its sword continues to spin in the air, and you can see fire manifesting at the top of it before it slams its sword down onto the ground directly in front of it. Casting Fireball.
What?
Nah, I'd live.
No, it's gonna die. It'll kill itself. But real quick, everyone needs to do a dexterity saving throw of 11.
Okay.
Oh, that's easy.
Watch me get nat 1. Okay, that's
21.
Nat 12.
Okay, so everyone passed that, but it's still 8d6
What?
halved.
8d6, so 4d6.
No. So it's the end result is halved.
So I'm dead.
Real quick. He cast it on the ground here. What's the radius? It's 20 feet, right?
Yeah.
20-foot radius.
I'm dead.
My next turn I'll be casting Spare the Dying on Cubeman.
You take half of this. You're dead at like 16.
Okay, so
I'm
1, 2, 3, 4.
I-
Cubic and Nevlon are not in range.
Oh, thank God.
But 19 damage kills you?
I
He
died
is,
to 11 damage.
Yeah, he's 11 health.
I would live on 2 health.
Oh wait, no, Nevlon is because that's 2 diagonally, not yeah. So Nevlon is you're not.
Oh god damn it.
Okay, it's
Okay.
fine.
The doorway saved you. The doorway saved.
I take
Hell
9
yeah.
Anyway.
damage.
Skeleton dies.
Yep, we all take 19.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Except
pretty.
me. Oh boy. I think that means we retreat.
Nah.
You're welcome to retreat if you'd like.
I mean, we could just take a rest here. I don't see why not.
I think I see why not. We're in a dungeon.
I mean, but if the doors are closed,
There are doors. You know, you can.
So that is that official? 19 total points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That. It
To everyone
hurts.
but me.
Oh wait, do you have Psychic Kinetic Shell active?
No.
Okay, yeah, you should probably activate that.
Well, ideally he hasn't yet, so.
Yeah, I mean it's too late for that instance, but you should activate it going forward.
Oh no, I agree. He didn't think about it. Again, he's learning.
Yeah. All right. So what are you guys doing? What's the plan?
Short rest.
Oh right, that skeleton gets absorbed by the Mornblade.
Yeah.
As long as you're in the room, that's what'll happen.
His eyebrows are now seared off.
Yeah. No more eyebrows.
I'm just on the floor, coughing, barely breathing.
Hey, you know I can heal you guys, says the Mornblade. Oh, I can also cast Counterspell going forward.
Okay.
Gee, I sure hope it was a good idea to pick the high-level spellcasting sword.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna sacrifice some of its base damage to. Who's on the least health here?
You.
Well, so remember, it's wizard spells. So you find it, you tell it to cast something.
All right. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
I'm
Can I
at
go into
27 HP.
Can I go into the room and do a perception check to see if anything's close by?
Go right on ahead, please.
Okay, what does this do?
Nat 20, 23.
Yo! All right. Okay, so besides all of the stuff that got blown up from the fireball, which by the way was meant to go off in this corridor, but
Oh, thank God.
Oh man.
you cast Turn Undead, so you ran away.
I saved you.
So
Yay.
there's a dining table with silverware set. It's just like the rest of the dungeon. It seems to be in perfect, pristine condition, despite the fact that people definitely would have come by and used this at some point in the past. There's a bunch of silver plates, silver dishes, a silver candelabra with candles. There's a rack with salted and dried meat, and then a secondary table with some wooden cups.
Hey.
The cups are empty.
Hey, Boomy. How many levels 1 spells can this thing cast?
A lot.
A lot. Okay. I cast I ask it to cast Healing Elixir 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah. Should I send you the link for Healing Elixir?
That'd be appreciated. Yep.
I'll just put it in this chat.
Okay, so Hanto's standing there, Brother Candle, hair poofed, eyebrows gone. He coughs and some black smoke comes out.
This is Unearth Arcana, which I don't know if we have or not.
This is fine.
And then his shield comes up. There's a shimmering orb that suddenly pops up around him at that very moment.
Okay. Yeah, this is fine.
Alright.
Yeah. So I assume the three of you drink it.
Yeah. Do we roll that?
Yeah.
It's 2d4 plus 2. Nice.
Kampai!
Combo. 4. Oh, it's 6, so which is. You know what? I'm fine with that.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. I guess we also take a short rest. Do we?
Are we doing it in this room?
I mean,
We
I don't know
really
what-
should leave
That-
the
that is
dungeon
up to you guys.
before- We really should at least leave the room before resting.
I mean, it's okay, fine. It's not that long of a distance. We just leave and then
We can just bar the doors.
Does anybody have arcane lock?
The Mornblade has arcane lock.
Is it a cantrip?
No, but I can check. Second level.
Second level. Yeah, we ain't.
Uh,
But
You
we'll
would need
just,
to cast it 3 times.
Yeah, we're not. We'll just
Oh,
leave
that's
and then
excessive. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, this thing can cast cantrips for free, by the way?
No.
Oh. Okay, it can't cast cantrips then.
Okay, so you guys are leaving.
Yeah.
Just gonna shuffle you over here. You guys are back out at the entrance. Ooh, yeah.
Hey, we're back in.
I guess I'm gonna come out of the dungeon first with the quarterstaff, since I was in the back anyway.
Yeah. Well,
Well, you're outside now. Congratulations. As you step outside, the door closes behind you.
yeah, we can just never enter again. Those were one shot.
Oh no.
No.
That's a literal one shot, one chance.
All right.
You took damage. You took damage 1 time. That's it. You're done.
Yeah.
That's the game!
Bye bye, guys. See you next campaign.
Intermission.
All right. So I just I heal half my HP during a short rest.
Or are you guys doing a short rest?
I am not going to be resting with them, I'm going to be watching.
But yes, I think the others are. Well, I'll rest with everyone.
Okay. I'm gonna need a perception check from you, Cubic.
Nice.
Oh no.
Ooh, unfortunate. Well, actually, wait. No, I need to roll this more than once.
That's a +6?
Let's fight.
Yes.
in love.
Okay. No, you never mind.
Let's fight in love.
So.
Oh god damn it. How many are there?
Well, there's 3. One of them failed their perception check, and once you actually start looking for them, they're not like fully hiding from you. They just generally move stealthily, which is why I did the check. So you can see some armored figures, although you can tell based on the shape of their helmet that they're elven of some variety, are watching your guys' camp from just at the edge of the woods.
Are any of them casting anything?
They are not visibly taking any action.
I will not inform the rest of us. I will just continue watching them.
Okay. That's a very interesting choice.
Yep. Hey, so can I not inform them now?
No, I was waiting for you to do something. So he's moving up. At
As
what
soon
point
as
are
they
you doing
start
something?
moving, I would probably tell them.
Okay, so they're making about here before you start waking everyone up.
I hunt a vampire spawn called Astarion. I'm bound to bring him back to Baldur's Gate, alive.
They haven't said anything yet. You just got woken up because one of them was approaching your party. None of you recognize the figures. They're all wearing the same armor, same cape and everything, and all you can tell is that based on the helmet size, there's some variety of elf.
Oh, are they like looking at us, or are you waiting for us to react?
So Cubic just woke you guys up.
I just woke everyone up because one of them's walking toward us.
Okay.
Just shaking everyone awake and telling them.
And we see them coming,
There's
right?
probably just people who want to go to the dungeon themselves.
It could be. You don't know yet.
You guys should be careful. There's like exploding skeletons down there. Really painful.
Are you actually saying that?
Yes.
Okay, then.
Thank you for your warning, brother.
And he's just leaning back, resting. Ouch.
Could we help you with something?
You have something that belongs to the Sacred One.
That's the fucking Mornblade.
Is it?
It's got to be the fucking Mornblade. I'm not saying this in character.
Who is he speaking to? Is it speaking to me?
You can't tell who he's talking to specifically. I guess you could do an insight check.
Alright, insight. Do I have proficiency? I do. Oh wow, that's a 10.
No, you can't tell.
He wonders if they're there for the rabbit. He's like kind of looking back and forth between them.
What do you
Can
mean
I
by
see
that?
if I know what group this is? If I recognize them
Sure.
at all?
Do a history check.
Can I also do that?
Yes.
Right. Come on, not
Okay,
20.
a 20. Well, let me see if Nevlon gets higher than that first.
It's also a 20.
Also a 20. All right. So, because of context, Cubic's character does not know who these people are because they're local. They're a figure that you would not have learned about because of the fact that you don't come from this culture. Nevlon does know who these are because of the man in the wall. These are the Outlanders.
I whisper to everyone, these are the Outlanders. These are the man in the wall asked us to investigate. I whisper to them.
Are you saying this in front of the guy?
No, I'm whispering it.
Yeah, you guys are close enough that you could communicate without him hearing you.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Like, he'd know you're whispering, but he wouldn't know what you're whispering.
Wait.
What do we have?
Never mind.
He asks as he's standing up.
I'm sorry, what? You were asking them something?
Oh, no, yeah. He's like, what are they looking for? Like, what do we have?
All right, so he takes one more step forward and then points at Seven's character.
Oh.
Yeah,
That
I've
beast
taken another step forward.
belongs to us.
Sorry. I know. Wait, before that, I take another step forward. I like just like step closer behind Brother Candle. However, Candle? Can you roll a perception check on my character?
Perception? You mean roll perception for my character?
No, against my character.
To like identify what they're doing.
Oh no, that's what I thought. That's the wrong roll, by the way. Perception. Well, passive perception is 15, and the perception roll is also 15.
How about that? Well, you're not doing a very good performance.
As I step forward closer to you, it's not like my movements look very out of place, very puppety controlled. And I like step behind you carefully and just kind of hide myself behind your body. Which probably also makes you feel uncomfortable because of my species.
Yeah.
Fear of the rabbit.
Yeah, he's conflicted. Is she a runaway prisoner or what is she to you guys?
Not her.
Very confused.
The beast.
As my mouth opens up, and behind my throat you hear a sound like a soft growl break through. They desire me.
Do you want to go with them? He asks honestly.
As my mouth closes up and my eyes break from a trance, as I like blink, like flabbergasted for a second, and as you ask me the question, it takes me a second to like fully pick up what you just said to me, and then I'm like, I don't think so.
And then he'll turn to the knight. He's like, I'm sorry, but the lady said no for now, so, no.
What beast do you speak of?
Yeah, we don't have any beast here.
That it has fooled you is only more evidence we need to get it back under control. Just like the rest of its kin.
Okay, I'm gonna do something extremely. I don't know if I'm supposed to do this. I stand up, I pull out the Mourn Blade, cast like towards the center of these guys, and say, cast 7th level Circle of Death.
Wait, no, you're not actually.
Dude,
are you actually? Oh my.
Yes, I am. I am deathly
But
scared
doesn't
of
that
these
include
guys.
you? Or wait.
No. In the center of these guys.
So it
range
would not
150
hit you
feet.
guys. Right, but it's a 60-foot radius.
Yeah,
it's
so
not 150-foot radius.
Oh,
so
but
you can
we don't-
cast it 100 feet away from it.
Yeah, like towards the center of all the
I
three
see what
people.
you mean. I see what you mean.
Yeah, at like the common center, I cast it. So that should be, I think, 10d6.
That would be 10d6 necrotic damage, and then half that if they succeed the Constitution saving throw. So it has a 15 con saving throw.
I'm just
roll
completely
D20.
drying up my Mourn Blade for this.
Okay, so two of them save. Slash roll 10d6. What's spellcasting modifier for this would be
Charisma, right?
5. So.
Okay.
44 damage. to one of them, and then 22 to the others. So none of them die.
Oh
However,
no!
this guy collapses onto his knees.
Oh, what the hell have I
He's
done?
not dead, but he is clearly extremely injured by the attack.
Oh, what have I
Let me see if
done?
there's any extra details here.
Nope, that's it. Okay.
Oh, no.
So
No.
roll initiative.
I have fucked us up. Oh, I am so sorry.
We're so fucked.
I have
Oh,
fucked us
the
up.
Morn Blade's bonus necrotic damage goes to 0.
No, I figured as much. Yeah.
Initiative?
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
We should
I
not
mean, a
have
fight
that.
was pretty much inevitable. I just don't know if that was the best opener.
Yeah, most definitely not.
Like, there's a lot of spells that do extremely well when pumped up in levels. Fireball would probably have been your better choice there.
Yeah, that's true. But like, I don't think it would have gotten them all.
It wouldn't have
No.
caught the third one.
So you throw it here, and it would hit all 3.
Can I
A
change
7th
this or
level
doesn't-
fireball would fuck him up real bad.
Can I do that?
Nope, too late.
Damn it. Oh, okay.
All right, we got 3 out of 5. We need cubic and 7.
I already rolled.
Oh wait,
I'm
just
trying to
7.
do math. I'm
It was
blanking on
20.
math. 1 second. 3 plus 5. I can't remember the number.
8?
Thank you.
Okay, so turn order is going to be cubic, the enemies,
Oh, boy.
Ken, Nevlon. Let me write this down here. So cubic, Outlanders. Okay,
So it's my
Cubic.
turn.
you go first.
I cast invisibility, activate the Ring of Silence, make an illusion of the aftermath of a teleport, and move southwest like 10 feet.
Okay.
Do you
Between
have enough
invisibility and the Ring of Silence, there is no stealth check. It is impossible for them to detect you by normal means.
But they don't have 3. They have an action or reaction. They don't have a third action to make the second illusion.
It's only... Oh, minor illusion. I get to cast for free because I'm an illusion savant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
And within context, like yeah, it's fine. They're banning. It's not like they're casting leveled spells or anything. It's fair.
That's fair.
And it's not like doing damage. It's aesthetic. You know, if you want to add aesthetic flair to your shit, I don't mind. So yeah, you're just gone.
just gone.
Saying Outlander's turn. They don't have enough movement to engage yet. This one does. They're going to start with a grapple. Ken, I need you to roll a strength check against that.
Oh, wonderful. Strength check ends up being 15.
Okay, that aggressor wins ties, so they do successfully grapple you. So on your turn, the only action that you can take is to resist the grapple. Your movement is 0, and if you succeed, that is your action, but you'll still have your bonus action and your movement.
All right.
So then we go on to Ken. It is your turn.
Huh? I thought you were about to say something.
No, it's your turn.
Okay. As he's being grappled, he kind of digs into his pouch and he pulls out a mirror and he's like, "Didn't you know? There is no spoon." And he casts Sanctuary on himself.
What? What does that mean?
There is no spoon.
Sanctuary
so
basically it wards me from. It gives them a special thing they have to do if they attack me. So it kind of makes me almost invisible to them. Not really, but.
Invincible.
Well, it does something if they try to attack me, but that's his bonus action, so he'll probably use his action to try to break free.
Okay. Yeah. Strength checks.
I don't have constipation, I promise. Strength.
Yeah. Rolling against a 13.
Check. That's a 5.
All right. That's a fit. So you're still grappled. That is the end of your turn.
Yep.
Because you can't use your movement. Nevlon, it is your turn.
All right. So I use my Hexblade's Curse as a bonus action on the guy that like fell to his knees.
Okay.
This guy is now Hexblade's cursed. And then
There's no save or anything?
Nope. Once per short rest, as a bonus action, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet to curse it for 1 minute, or until the teacher's target dies, or you die, or you are incapacitated.
Yep.
So I gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls, and I crit on a 19 or 20, and I regain 5 HP if it dies.
Okay.
All right. And then I pull out my handy dandy pepper box and hit it. Try to shoot
Okay.
guy. Please hit, please. Okay, that should hit, I think.
18 does hit.
For damage. So that is that. So +2, 9. That +2, 7 +2.
All right. This man falls to his knees, falls backwards, and collapses to the ground.
Okay, so is he making saving throws?
I'll explain that when we get to it.
All right.
They're totally puppet.
And can I like use my movement to kind of? I guess. Where would I go? I guess I can kind of go off to the right and kind of hide behind that pile of rubble. Actually, no, like towards the guy that I just fucking knocked.
Oh, like over here.
Yeah. Hopefully, he does not get up.
Okay, 7.
I take like a step back, and another one. And then try to just make some distance as my body kind of twitches. As then, like, you all see me be forced to make a step forward. I'm visibly resisting as my entire body just moves forward, up to the guard, and I will attack him.
Okay.
As I go to attack him, my Blood Maledict will activate to curse him with Curses Marked, which means every attack I do deals double Crimson Right damage.
Okay.
So I will swing to hit. Oops. That is 18.
18 hits.
Okay. I was like, okay, at first I'm gonna roll damage before I describe this. Okay. 1d6, 6 damage bludgeoning, and then 8 damage cold.
So 14.
Yep.
Okay.
One second. As like my body approaches him and goes to attack him, the entire gauntlet shifts. As the metal courses upwards up my arm, all the way up to my shoulder, as like you see the fingers fuse into just like a large knuckle, as it just goes to hit him with immense force. Again, you also see the cracking visual again of like the the gauntlet cracking over as like red lightning almost courses through it.
Okay.
And yeah, that'll be the turn.
All right.
Belfyn's just cursing, but you can't hear it through the Ring of Silence. Because what the fuck did I just watch?
Well, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move as far to the south as I can, and Witch Bolt the left guy.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Let me just... That's a 9 to hit.
Okay. As a reminder, with the homebrew rules I had with the iron based, Witch Bolt counts as hitting against tank AC versus dodge AC, so you can still recast it. It just doesn't do any damage.
So if you maintain your concentration, it takes the 1d12, I think.
Yeah, it still hit him. It just didn't do any damage. So you can do it again.
Okay.
Because Witch Bolt was weak. It needed a buff. Anyway, so it takes no damage. He's chilling. We move to the Outlanders' turn. We'll start with the guy who's doing his grapple. He is going to do an unarmed attack on you with advantage.
Oh wait, I forgot to make my attack deals an additional 4 damage.
On Ken, he's grappling you.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Sorry, one second. I forgot to add my my strength to my damage. Add an additional 2 to my damage.
Okay. Okay.
It's 15.
So what's the wisdom save? How high does he need?
15. It's his DC.
21 passes. All right. Is there a penalty of any kind?
No, if it's only a penalty if he fails. And he hits with a 21, you said?
Okay. No. So his attack is a 14 plus 3, so 17 to hit.
Oh, that is actually short.
Okay. Yeah. So he fails to hit you, and then we go to the other guy. He is going to like wrap around to attack you as well.
He must also make a wisdom saving throw.
He fails.
All right, he must now either lose the attack or choose a new target.
Great. Good job.
That's sanctuary.
I assume a 22 hits.
Oh no.
That was so close to a nat 20.
Just got
We would have
Ops
been
murdered.
Oh no.
I mean, he needed to save himself. Ken's also low HP.
I mean, yeah.
He
fair
got
enough.
blasted by the fireball too.
I know all of them did. Now you see how I feel.
All right, how much health do you have, 7?
Oh. So you're hitting me?
Yeah.
Sure.
How much health do you have?
Enough.
More than 10?
More than 10, yes.
Okay. So
With the
slashes
1d8.
sword, cuts into you. All right.
I take 9.
And then the third guy, you can see, weirdly enough, he's not still. He's still moving. But it's not in any way that, like, helps with the fight. He's sort of, like, writhing on the ground. Ken, it is your turn.
Well, the guy's just holding me right now, right?
Yeah.
And that means I have no movement?
You can't move unless you break the grapple. You can do a strength check against him to break the grapple.
Will a strength check break my sanctuary?
No, because it's not an attack.
Okay, then I'll make another strength check.
Okay.
With a -1.
That'd be a 16.
7. I'm switching my
All right,
dice.
you're still grappled. Yeah, just
that
throw
ends his turn.
Throw it in the dice jail. Throw it in the dice jail. Where it belongs.
Yep, changing dice.
All right, Nevlon, it is your turn.
Okay. So how's the guy just knocked to the ground looking?
He's still just writhing on the ground. It almost looks like he's having a seizure.
Oh, I feel bad. All right. I move behind. I kind of move up a little. So like, yeah, no, like more. Just so I'm like in line with the guy behind. Yes, and then I cast a Witch Bolt on that guy.
Okay.
You hope
Roll the hit.
they don't get hit. Okay. So I burn a pact slot. Cost. And then roll to hit. Oh, come on! Damn it!
11 does not hit, but as a reminder, you do lock it on.
Yeah, I'm maintaining concentration.
All right. So that passes turn to 7.
As I notice the other one make their way around to hit me, as I'm going to still hit the same one with grappling can.
Okay.
Make
That
a
one's
roll
getting
hit.
real low on health.
Yeah. Another 18.
That hits.
Okay. So 7 bludgeoning
Okay.
and 10 cold.
Okay. He is knocked backwards and off before falling to the ground and joining his brother and having a seizure.
Are they all just epileptic?
And I'm gonna make myself roll a wisdom saving throw to see if I can break free. That is a 14. DM, do I break free of the control of my own beast?
Let's find out. No.
Okay. As I knock this one down, the gauntlets kind of push back away from my hands as like a pure pale palm, nailless, almost like featureless hands appear. As these hands like just shift on, like just unnaturally, as the fingers widen open. As you see the metal grow upon my shoulder, upwards my neck, and as it moves itself around my jaw, as I start bleeding and screaming for it to stop. And as it forces its way over my mouth, a massive jaw appears, and I will just try to, the beast will try to consume one of these guys.
That'll be on your next turn. You don't have an action.
Bonus action, I have two attacks in beast form.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm using the beast's bonus attack for this.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Sure. Nope. One thing, I dropped my dice. There it is.
What'd it get?
That is a 16.
All right. So the giant metal jaw that formed over your existing mouth is able to dig down and rip through the chest plate of the downed Outlander and tear out a large chunk of flesh from the poor fool having a seizure underneath.
Yep, go on.
And unlike the guy over there, his seizure abruptly ends after you've ripped out this chunk.
As the beast opened, as this maw opened up, dropping a chunk of flesh onto the floor, and in a very deep, almost unnatural tone or voice, make sure they perish.
Does the Moonblade get a soul?
Well, I'll cover that. Okay.
All right, sure.
It is currently 7's turn. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done my turn.
Okay, Cubeman.
I'm gonna just take the 1d12 damage.
Okay. This is the guy both of you have marked, by the way.
Really? Poor
Yeah,
guy.
9.
Wait, why are you
9.
taking
All right.
damage?
Oh, I'm not taking damage.
Dealing
He's
damage.
taking damage.
Oh, Witch Bolt.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
All right, so he takes
my
9
turn.
lightning damage. Just zap.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay there.
So it is now the Outlander's turn. This guy's gonna start raving. Look at this thing! You would choose this as your ally? And then he's going to attack 7 again, cleaving down with his weapon.
You all see fear in my eyes, as you could definitely see I don't know what the fuck is happening, and I'm just scared.
I am also scared.
His sword bounces off of the metal growing over your shoulder.
Mm-hmm. As it does that, a smile creeps over the jaws as it turns itself a bit. Just the eyeless beast turning my head towards him.
All right, Ken, it is your turn. You are no longer grappled.
Oh, well, there's quite a lot going on, but there's this one guy who's being a butt, so he passes his quarterstaff to his left hand, and he'll do like a bash and a punch.
Okay.
So with the quarterstaff, he's going to try to hit over the head. That is a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
That is going to be the one-handed damage, so it's 12 damage one-handed. 9 plus bludgeoning, yep. And then he's going to follow with the unarmed strike. That is a 17 to hit. That is 4.
That's 16 total damage.
No, hold on. 4. The next to 4, so that would be an additional 8 bludgeoning because I'm using those gloves.
Right, okay. 1 second.
Yep.
Okay. So he is going to stagger back from that attack. He hasn't fallen just yet, but he's right on the cusps of death. And he's going to start pleading for you guys to see sense and capture the beast instead. Nevlon, it is your turn.
Alright. So
As a reminder, you can use Witch Bolt to just hit him.
Yeah, no, I'd like to do some style points first. So that is just like a free thing, right? I don't have to use any actions, bonus actions, or reactions for it.
I think it does use
A bonus
something.
action, I think.
Is that an action or a bonus action?
Bonus action for Witch Bolt, I believe.
Okay.
To reapply it.
Alright. So before I do that...
You can use your action. It's an action.
Oh.
It's an action.
Fair.
But it is essentially just a free D12 every time. So.
Yeah. But his life is in your hand.
I think I'd prefer style over function. I holster my gun. I pull out my Mourn Blade. I run at him and try to stab him in the neck.
Okay, roll the hit.
Please, Mourn Blade, do not let me down. Hell yeah!
24.
Yeah.
Your sword slides directly in between the chinks of his neck plate, stabbing through his spine completely and out the other end, killing him instantly.
And as
on top of his death, as a result of the Mourn Blade, as you pull out the weapon, it sucks what's inside the armor out.
Can I say to his corpse, sorry, we're currently using this one. Wait, that sounds wrong. Sorry, I have business with this quote-unquote beast.
All right.
Maybe give up on the one-liners.
You're invisible. Shut the hell up.
I'm not currently invisible. I cast a spell.
So, As a quick note, neither of these two is having a seizure. This one is still having a seizure.
Can I just shoot him in the head then?
They re-attacked though.
Are you going to attack it?
Yeah, just go and shoot it in the head, point blank.
Well, you don't have an action. It's Seven's turn.
7. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And yeah, as I like puppetly walk over towards it, as the maw slowly starts forming more and more, and it becomes more and more resemblant to you all, I want Belfyn to roll me a
Belfyn?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what roles would be.
Perception?
Perception.
I assume
Perception, yeah.
It's a 5.
5. They're busy looking at elsewhere.
Yeah.
The grass.
You're too busy like worried of what the fuck is this, other than recognizing it. As the maw formed into something very similar, as it opened its jaws, one row of teeth click, a second row of teeth click, as it slowly overtakes my entire head, and as they just all slam down onto the guy that's downed. I will roll a hit. Nope. That is a 15.
That hits.
Cool. As you hear a loud, just the sound of flesh tearing and just a crunch as bones break. And then you hear it again as a second row of teeth slam shut on it. As the head just tears away from the soldier who's finally stopped shaking. As I use my hand to keep him down just to tear off a chunk. I spit it down to the floor. The metal just formed away from my head. Slowly starts forming away from my head.
Like it's leaving your head?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I have to ask, is the guy dead? Is that guy
Yeah,
dead?
no. They're all three are now dead.
Yeah,
Super
I
dead.
gained
Ultra dead.
5 HP.
Yeah.
Brother.
The Mournblade. Now I had an opportunity to speak since the fight's over, and he's commenting. These guys had more than one soul.
Huh? Wait, I asked.
Each of them had 2 souls.
Wait, did the Mournblade suck the souls of the other 2, or just the one you killed?
Yeah, he's in range. He's in range to suck the souls.
Okay,
It's
I'm
just that
curious.
if he does it, it's like instant. Whereas there's like a time to absorb the other ones.
Yeah.
So at this point, in the midst of battle, I don't think Nevlon would have noticed Hobbs kind of malforming. So now that he finally takes a proper looks at her and completely paralyzes in fear, kind of like with trauma.
Yeah, you probably see it all clicks when I go to kill the last guy.
Yeah. He's just completely paralyzed in fear right now.
Like,
I
oh,
was
okay,
formed-
you know, they were honest. That actually is the beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like in the back of his mind, he was kind of doubting it. But like now, he's like, oh god, that's the thing that killed me.
So,
and he kind
Yeah,
of
'cause it was
shakily
only-
starts approaching for his gun, like subconsciously.
yeah,
It only copied its head. That thing.
Brother Candle
And I
would
can't
like,
tell that this is the same thing.
I mean, you rolled a 5.
Okay, yeah, I can't tell.
Ah, interesting.
Somehow.
Ah, very interesting hair.
Yeah, but you could also just think like, oh, this is just some curse they have or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they're just a werewolf.
But yeah,
Oh yeah, this is a werewolf head.
Yep. Perfectly normal
Werewolf made
werewolf.
of metal.
This is also
I mean,
how
you can
werewolves
do an Arcana
transform.
check.
Yeah,
I
you could.
feel like I should.
15.
Their contract to check for what again?
That's not a werewolf.
To identify like what you are.
Oh.
the nature of your being. Are you a curse? Are you a werewolf? Like what's happening? Unfortunately, a 15 isn't good enough to recognize the truth because the truth is unusual.
Okay.
But can I tell that it's not a werewolf?
You can tell that it's not a werewolf.
Okay.
Not a normal werewolf.
One. Okay, so 2 souls and 1. I'm getting it now.
So it's got 6 souls. The sword is back to +1 on necrotic damage.
Yay.
As you put your hand on her, it's like you put your hand on her, you feel her entire body shaking. As the metal forms off, like has already at this point formed completely off her face and back just over her arms. As the hands are slowly starting to get covered once more. As the moment she just has full control of her body, she collapses to the floor, just in a ball, as you just hear sobbing.
Okay, so we'll get you tea. Everyone settle down now.
Time for that rest you guys came out here to do.
So, is she normal now, or is she still completely...
Yeah, she's normal now.
Alright.
Still has the gauntlets, right?
Yeah, the gauntlets are turned back to normal too.
We need to get her clothes that shift with her.
I think I would still stay a bit further away.
Yeah. You know something's wrong.
Whatever the hell.
Really wrong.
Yeah. I'm like completely wide-eyed, shaking.
So what's with these guys? And he'll check out the guy next to him.
Oh, right, loot. Yeah, so,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, 2 of their chest plates are mangled beyond repair by a certain beast. But beyond that, the rest of them are all fine. So, I'll get you the exact stat blocks for them later, but they are wearing pristine, high-quality armor. They're wielding, not like crazy enchanted, but like high-quality weapons. Each of them has like an elvish longbow on their backs with some arrows. They were decked out. Along with each of them was carrying a pouch of like reagents for making potions and a potion of healing each.
A potion of what?
A potion of healing.
Oh, nice.
So they were actually elves, not like drow or something?
Yes, if you check, each of them was a forest elf.
Okay.
I turn to you, Ken.
2 men and a woman.
I turn to you, Ken, and I just go, you know these people? In a very, like, accusing tone.
That's a good question. Do I know these people?
No.
No, I'm not affiliated with them. I mean, if you're whatever that thing is an escaped criminal, I don't know anything about that.
So I kind of tell her very, very shakingly, I guess. No, now calm down a bit. That these were the Outlanders. These were the people the man in the walls is currently against, in a way.
Oh, these guys?
Formerly, his allies who have now, stopped contact with him.
Yes.
Need to be investigated.
Yes.
A quality investigation you've done here, killing them.
Yeah, we just put their corpse in front of him, like.
I don't think there was any way we were keeping the third guy alive.
You never know.
So, there was, but you would have needed to stop 7.
I don't think I could have.
Yeah, I would have just completely paralyzed.
Hey, 7's like 1 hit right now. You could have just knocked him out.
Well, if I had a nickel for every time that happened.
Yeah,
I have 18 health left.
You took 19 fire damage earlier.
Yeah, -8 because of the ring.
Oh, it was 8d6.
-1 per dice.
Oh.
You're
Okay,
hey, that's
I
gonna be a lot
ring,
later.
I put the ring in the disenchanting satchel.
No.
I actually forgot about that.
Doesn't my shield
That
do
was
the
a good
same?
investment. Huh?
Didn't my shield do the same, though I didn't have it on at the time?
No, so your shield is resistance, so that's half. You would have taken a quarter total damage, which would have been 10. His ring is -1 per dice.
Gotcha.
Which could be better or worse than resistance.
Yeah.
Because it's fixed value, whereas damage dice is random.
So like, I guess we'll get the list for all the shit they had later. So do we take a short rest now? Or a long one?
Are you guys going for a short rest? Do you guys trust me enough to take a short rest here?
I mean, my character's not
Sure,
going to be
it's
resting.
only
My
an
character's
hour.
going to panic attack.
Yeah,
So
we should do an hour.
It's only an hour.
Well, how long is your panic attack?
that's fair. Like maybe half an hour.
Well, yeah, you can stay out here as long as you want.
Well,
Someone's gonna come investigate.
I mean, unless we wear the armor.
No. We need
Yeah.
No.
There's only one
no,
set
that
of
is a
functioning armor. Two
horrible
of
idea.
them are ruined. You can't even do that.
Dibs.
All right. I go
We
ahead
need to go
and
back to at least the tower, if not the town.
I try
we
to
should
move
go
the
to the
bodies
tower.
off to the side and kind of give them a proper, close their eyes and put some
I
branches
mean, you
over
can you
'em.
can bury them if you want.
Yeah, well, I don't think we have time for that. Just kind of cover them
Yeah.
up and respectfully.
I immediately completely unload the Mourn Blade. Like, the 7th level spell could have been huge, but nah.
Next time.
I mean,
I
it
think
may
it
very well
saved
have
us a
saved
lot.
Seven's life, so it's not
It's probably dead.
it's not terrible. It dealt 88 damage.
See, we'll either get it above here or down below. We're screwed either way.
Yeah.
So are we resting here?
We should go to the tower.
No.
We're going to the tower.
We're off to
Yes.
see the tower, so we can get a little rest.
Yeah.
Hey, here we are.
Short rest. Oh, what is moving us? Is somebody in the tower?
Someone's in the tower.
Someone's in the... Oh, what the heck?
God.
Okay, it's just one guy. Everybody unload on him.
He might be friendly. We
As
never
as
know
you,
what
as you
happens.
approach, you see this guy well before he sees you. Imagine this campfire's lit. He's chilling there just at the tower.
Okay, so here's what I do. Oh wait, I should let somebody else.
If there's one outside, there could be more on the inside.
As this guy shows, and I'm like barely able to stand, I kind of just grip myself behind whomstever.
They seem to recognize
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah,
that
I like
person
to-
is
I'm-
on site. So we
Yeah, I'm just like
not
grabbing your shoulders right now, Brother Kendall. I'm trying to like hide behind your body.
We should go to town. We should go to Westshire.
Yeah, he'll like fluff his cape a little bit to give it a little extra width, so kind of help with hiding it behind me.
Yeah, I whispered to everyone.
Well,
We should go
are
to
you
town.
guys just like walking past? Are you still going to the tower? What's
We're going
I
to the
think
town.
we're gonna walk past and try to head towards town.
Yeah.
okay? Roll stealth. If you want to roll stealth, I should clarify. You don't have to.
No, it's a bad idea.
Okay, I thought that was a natural one. That's a 12 on stealth.
7. Roll with advantage because of Ken.
Okay, that actually helps a lot because I rolled 2. There we go. Okay, that is a 12.
It's okay. I got a 13.
Okay. So, unfortunately,
Yeah.
everyone but Belfyn is noticed by the guy. However, in the distance and with multiple people to recognize, he doesn't know who 7 is. Like, you're still obscured. So he recognizes that you guys are there, and waves politely as you walk past.
Yeah, wave back.
Hello.
Hello.
Wave back, friendly. We just killed all of his friends who apparently all had epilepsy, and we're just
Yep. Are you guys doing anything else? Just going straight to town?
going straight to town.
I think we're just leaving.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should go report this to the man in the walls.
You can literally talk to him at any time.
Yeah, but I don't want them to notice.
Do we know when I'm near him?
I guess I kind of contact the man in the walls, be like, okay, we met some Outlanders. They tried to take this woman, Pops.
All right, you guys are back in. The boys are back in town.
You know, we could probably find a nice quiet spot in the woods. We might not have to go all the way back here.
Oh wait, what if those bastards are drinking my unfinished vodka that has only been aging for a couple hours?
Good luck to them.
I doubt they are.
Well, they better not be.
You think an uptight, elf order is gonna drink not only vodka, but like crap vodka?
Hey, my vodka is not crap, okay?
It isn't done
It's
yet.
not
Of course
done.
it is.
It doesn't matter. It's delicious from the. You could eat
No.
the potatoes and it would still be good.
It tastes like potato.
It would taste like ruined potato. Like you took a potato, which is good.
Really fucked up
and
potato.
ruined it. Yeah. Meanwhile, they still have regular potatoes. They're not going to be stealing your vodka.
Can I contact the man in the walls? Be like, those bastards, the bastard Outlanders. They tried to attack us and they are drinking right now.
Oh man,
I'm not drinking your vodka.
Yes, they are. Shut up.
Those bastards stealing your vodka.
Yes.
Of course, he doesn't know that you're like exaggerating. All right, so you guys have arrived back in town. You managed to get a whole one room into the dungeon.
We could, all four of us could not kill a single skeleton that was about to cast fireball.
Well, we survived.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should just like take a inn for the night and then try again tomorrow.
Well,
are you guys doing anything else?
We're gonna have to deal with what's his name. He's gonna check on his buddies.
Yeah, but he won't be staying there for long, and I don't think he can enter Westshire. The man in the walls is here.
Yeah, but if we're going back that way, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll deal with that when we're fully rested. I mean,
I don't believe he recognized us.
Yeah. I mean, he'll surely know when he checks up on his buddies and they're all dead, and we were the only ones that came out.
That's the concern.
It'll be fine.
You'll be reported back to the Outlanders.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, they'd already be after you because of Seven's character, so.
We'll have wanted posters. Yay.
Yeah.
Wanted for high treason.
That'll be 1 million berries.
Berry? 1 Piece viewer, I see.
Yeah.
So do we
So
like
are you
buy
guys
in?
doing anything in town besides sleeping?
Maybe go into one
Yeah,
of
we
the
could
many
sell some of the
libraries,
shit we
find
got,
out
yeah.
what the Outlanders are.
Well, your best source to figure out who the Outlanders is actually the man in the walls.
Do I know how to get back there?
Yeah.
I should. Okay. I'm gonna ask the party if they want to.
Get an
go
entrance
ask
over
them.
here.
You know what? This could be a good, because like I think Nevlon now realizes how weak he is. He'll probably take up the man in the walls offer, but like I don't have to do it this session.
You're welcome to do that. You wouldn't get your benefits yet because
Yeah.
I'd need to write them up for you. But
Yeah, okay.
yeah. What would you be unlocking?
My charisma. Hold on, let me just see.
And remember, you can't get more than one.
I don't have the stats for that.
mean, just take a -2 on everything and unlock all 6.
Just become a vegetable.
Yeah, that's a good. So okay, -2 on strength.
Well, no, the legal minimum for character is -3.
All right, -1 on.
The legal minimum for character is a 3. The stat.
All right, yeah. So it's a -2 to strength, -1 to con, and -1 to intelligence.
Okay.
And then +2 to charisma.
Okay. Well, we'll address that in the next session. I'm just gonna have to stop if and when you enter combat. We'll leave on that cliffhanger, whatever that is.
No, in that case, we're not doing that. We'll do completely next session.
So I start a bar fight.
Well, you guys already kind of goofed it. Like the only places you can go are back to fight that Outlander and the dungeon.
Yeah, we'll just fully rest up, go back and kill him instantly. It's fine.
Well, why didn't we just take the thing there now, and that way we can rest when we're done and not have to deal with him after?
What?
If we go talk to him, maybe ask him to leave, maybe get our investigation going, maybe we can.
As long as Seven's not seen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe
Seven could
leave.
be outside while we're
I
kind of.
doubt he'd leave.
Minor illusion. Maybe?
It's an idea. We don't have to. I'm just saying we either
Minor
deal with him
illusion
now or
can't
after.
move.
You could finish that disguise self scroll.
Yeah, I was just gonna be making a bunch of those eventually, but yeah.
Can I make a scroll? Is that do I have the resources for that?
Yeah, but unfortunately, you sleep for 8 hours, so you need to find a time to dedicate to making
I don't
scrolls.
sleep.
Also, I'm pretty sure that the making.
Oh
a
right, you have the
scroll-
Mornblade. You don't
Yeah,
sleep.
I don't sleep. You just stay up all
Pretty
8 hours.
sure making scrolls requires 50 gold per scroll.
I mean, kinda.
But you have 50 gold.
I do have.
The way I interpret it is you need the materials to cast the spell, the ability to cast the spell, and then the scroll and find parchment and ink and everything.
Let me see if I have parchment. I should have.
So it's
parchment.
relatively cheap. It's just time consuming in my world, and you guys are on a time limit. So I'm not just gonna let you spend 5 days making scrolls.
Yeah, so I do have 10 parchment. I also have a book.
Yeah, so I can let you make a scroll. That's fine.
Yeah, I guess I make a scroll of hellish rebuke. Can I do that?
Sure.
I'm just gonna finish the. I thought we
This
were
guy's
gonna go
also-
see the man in the wall.
Yeah, we'll go see the man in the wall, and we'll take a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys go down into the tunnel the man on the wall was, behind the secret wall.
Yep.
He welcomes you back.
We kind of debrief him on everything, I suppose.
Okay.
Who were the Outlanders?
An order of elves acting as a sort of forest guard for the region. I founded them about 12,000 years ago.
They knew who I was, what this is. And then you know
Correct.
the answer to.
I do. To an extent.
I just that's all I say.
Did I hear the Mournblade say they had 2 souls?
Yes.
Have they always had 2 souls in their bodies?
No. That's a recent change.
They do now. Okay. That's... They are not within my ability to do anything to right now.
Where do these souls even come from, and how do we put them back?
I
Well,
really
at least
doubt
one
we
soul
quit
is
them
their
back.
natural. The Outlanders were always very individualistic. They preferred to maintain their body and self and empower them. Although, given that they were wearing a uniform now, that may very well have changed.
I don't have any more answers right now. Might have something to do with the dungeon, might not.
So I guess we just take a long rest unless somebody else has anything to.
Well, there's
Yeah.
you doing your deal with the guy.
Well, we should do that next because I don't want to immediately end on combat. We'll do that.
I mean,
we can
spend
do what we did with Ken and just have it activate later.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
All right. So
So,
he
yeah.
touches your forehead and nothing immediately happens.
And this better be good. Yeah.
You've seen the other ones.
Alright. By the way, the bastards are drinking my vodka. Are we supposed to interrogate them or can we kill them?
I prefer you interrogate them before you kill them.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we take that long rest. I finish this guy's self scroll and yeah.
Yeah, and I get
Yep.
the
Hellish Rebuke scroll.
Rebuke, yay.
Although I feel like me giving the disguise self scroll to 7 might be a little suspicious. Considering y'all know I can cast disguise self now.
Well, disguise self would have ended naturally by now, so they would know
Yeah,
that what you
true.
are is not a disguise self skull.
Okay.
Like they know you can cast magic already. As far as you know, they saw you teleport. Like,
Yeah, true.
By the way,
and cast Witch Bolt.
And cast Witch Bolt.
Do we also do the perception thing again?
Well, it depends. Are you in the same rooms?
Where are we? Do we go to?
Oh, we never actually went and got a room.
Yeah, we should.
No, you did not. You can always sleep in the cave.
Yeah, man in the wall. Can you conjure up some beds for us? Nice.
I can. He waves his hand.
I just like go up to one, just lie down immediately. I just let a long sigh.
So I can't let you take these beds out of here, or that will violate the code. But I can give you some basic like care.
Hospitality.
It's not like these beds wouldn't be something you couldn't find up above just fine.
By the way, can those guys enter into Westshire under your purview?
I would know about it, and I could smite them.
Okay, good. We should lure them all
I'm
here.
not sure that means anything.
Yeah, we should lure them all here so they instantly get smited.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I think that's a great idea.
'Cause then they know that we're here and they know that we know their connection
Yeah,
to
no,
the man.
but then they all come over here and then they all get smited.
And then some of them don't die, and everyone actually no.
So there's a lot of assumptions going on right now.
There's a lot
of assumptions going into that.
A lot of assumptions. I don't think this is a good idea.
The loot we grabbed for them, can we just go and sell it, or like can we only do that after you give the stats for them?
If you just want to sell them, I can do that. The thing is, they were wearing heavy armor, so as far as I'm aware, none of you can. Maybe 7 can wear heavy armor.
I can.
Yeah. So like the rest of that stuff's junk to you guys. So you'd only really want to keep one set, and then of course health potion and some reagents.
Yeah, we're keeping the health potion and the reagents. I
Also-
suppose we can keep it.
Weren't the other armor sets ruined?
And do you guys have greatsword proficiency?
No.
Technically,
You have packed weapon. You could packed weapon it.
I'm packed weaponing the Morn build, which is pretty good. Does 7 also have packed weapon?
I don't have packed weapon, but I do have something similar to packed weapon.
Yeah. So you could get a +2 greatsword.
I'll get a +2 greatsword.
Okay. Congratulations, you have a +2 greatsword. That's +2
Awesome.
damage, not 2 attack.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, do you guys want the elven longbows?
Can anyone use them?
Well, they have a 14 strength minimum.
I cannot.
Neither can I.
Oh.
Eh.
I could. I'll take it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get you those sets later, but that's still 2 to sell.
Probably not a. I don't
you
think
just dumping
disguise self.
everything you
Would,
can't use?
I don't think disguise self would work very well if you're carrying around one of their great swords.
This is true. I mean, you could always disguise their greatsword too.
I'd have to keep a minor illusion on it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
Alright.
you all go sell the things we can sell, or like we are
Alright.
going to sell to Gibraltar.
So none of it's magic, so Gibraltar wouldn't really care. But you're still able to sell everything. You get about 100 gold for the lot. Because again, they're pristine quality. They're just completely.
Alright. So what do we do now, gang?
Did we already rest?
By the way, Ken, you're muted.
Yeah, you already rest. You're fully rest.
I feel like we should go back to the tower.
Yeah. We go back, we finish the job, and then we go back to the dungeon and finish that job as well.
Do not go in immediately hostile.
Okay, which one of these is it? It's this one?
I'll try to cast friends on the guy.
I've
Okay,
already given 7 the disguise self scroll. Yeah.
Yeah, but
7,
I'd like-
what are you disguising as?
And just to confirm, we did take a long rest.
You did take a long rest.
We did.
I'm sorry to hear that. Got it.
Oh, I have so much inspiration. I have like 4 inspiration.
How are
Just
you
some
4? You've
personal
only
stuff.
gotten 1 long rest since we had 2.
No, we also took a long rest like in the tower, remember? Like this session?
That was
That was a short rest.
that was number 2.
That was
That
number.
was.
Okay, if I remember correctly, the first long rest when I was flat out completely dead and I slept for 12 hours.
Long rest. That
You
was
also,
unconsciousness.
You also gave him an inspiration last time because you did something you liked. I forgot what it was.
I don't think that's is it?
I remember. It's like you get an
I thought
inspiration.
I
for
gave
that.
you an inspiration.
Not
Yeah,
me.
you totally can.
Not me. I'm sure it
Oh,
was.
well, I guess
I'm sure it was Nevlon.
I'm just at 2, I guess.
I don't remember you giving anyone an inspiration.
Yeah, I guess I'm just at 2 then, 2 or 3. I don't know.
You'd be at 3 now that we've done this.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Alright, so we're at the tower.
So, okay. Anybody want to
The
do
guy
anything?
is still there. The fire's out now.
Can I go up to the guy and like
Did 7
cast friends on
disguise
him?
already?
Oh yeah.
Also,
so,
that's maybe don't actively cast in front of him.
like, don't I have to do that?
For friends?
No.
Yeah.
Friends is a spell where they will know you cast it.
Don't
Okay, so
cast
not
in front of them.
Yeah. Okay, then I just cast. What the hell is the spell? Hold on.
Just don't cast anything.
Guidance? You could cast guidance before walking up, and then he wouldn't know.
Alright,
I don't know what he's
guidance.
doing, so don't know what to cast guidance for.
I could cast guidance.
Persuasion?
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I cast guidance on myself for deception, I guess.
Okay.
I'd like to go activate my Ring of Silence and go around back to the tower.
Alright. So I go up to him. Hey, you're still here. We noticed you when we were exiting.
Still here on guard duty.
So you've been here for the entire night?
Yeah, no, we take 12-hour shifts.
Okay. Is there somebody inside as well? Are you guarding some royalty, some noblemen?
Just guarding the local area.
Okay.
Gotta keep this place safe from vagabonds and eco-terrorists and bandits and all that.
Okay. Oh, by the way,
As you're saying that, he starts like stretching.
Speaking of which, yesterday, not yesterday, day before yesterday, if you're really on guard, we saw a metallic beast over in that direction. I point to the room, the place where we actually fought the metallic.
So back here.
Yeah. So like, yeah, we found a metallic beast over here, and it was crazy. You want to check that out, for the safety of the people.
All right, so he suddenly looks a lot more serious about his stance and expression. Oh, I see an insight check. What's the insight for?
Vodka?
So I accidentally clicked an ad because the Discord notification went away.
Yeah.
What's the insight check for?
He was just determining, like, is he telling about the beast now or telling about the beast before? But I didn't know if he was betraying or if he was like misdirecting. So the insight was just to make sure Nevlon wasn't what Nevlon was doing. But we're good.
Belfyn has no idea why we're bringing up the Iron Beast.
I'm misdirecting.
So I'm familiar with that beast. It actually killed someone previously at a ritual site. One that was intended to protect this place, but now that it's been desecrated, beasts can wander through. We're working to get it back online, but it may take a while. The ritual circle's rather old by now.
Oh, that's a time limit.
Oh. Wait, okay, can you repeat what he just said?
Okay, so he mentioned that the beast had killed somebody there. That was the skeleton you found.
Okay.
They're aware of it. That was a ritual circle that kept wandering beasts from going through the area. Now that it's been desecrated by a corpse, it is inactive. In order to get it back online, they have to fix all the rubble, which didn't disable it previously, but is stopping them from turning it back on.
Oh right, I took a long rest, so I can edit my spells. I'll do that later. All right. So, well, okay then. Keep doing your duty as I walk away. Do you want to beat up this guy? Like, I mean, I assume if we completely jump him, we can probably take him. You know what? We should. I don't have a message on me right now. Okay. Is there any way to communicate to the others?
I mean, not completely undetectably, but it's not like you need to be subtle.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a guy.
All right. So okay. I walk up back to them and then I tell them I think we should finish him off right now. Otherwise, he'll be trouble. And if we take him by surprise, we can surely come.
Are there more? Are you sure this is a good idea?
I
You did not ask.
Yeah.
You asked and then you immediately asked another question, so you
damn
didn't
it.
get an answer.
Why am I like this? Yeah.
Well, I say we just go and not worry about it for now.
Yeah, but if we come out of the ruin completely beat up and then we meet him and he's know what's going on, we'll die.
And where's our friend? Where did she disappear to?
I have no idea.
What you doing, Cubic?
I'd like to deactivate the Ring of Silence and walk up to the guard. Make myself very obvious that I'm there.
Oh, what?
Hey, do you know the way to town?
Which town?
Westshire.
That'll be east. You can just follow this road. There's no extra turns along the way, though there is a bridge you need to cross.
No turns? Alright, thank you. I'm just gonna walk past and go back to the group.
So we're jumping him on 3. Are we jumping him on
What?
3?
We're doing what now?
We're jumping him.
I assume I overheard his conversation with the guard, you right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like we should go look at the ritual site first. Like, do y'all know what this ritual site is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have extracted everything we can from the ritual side.
Oh, you have? And what
Yes.
is it?
That's where we met.
A bunch of scrolls.
Y'all don't know I'm the drow.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say that in character?
I did not.
Okay, okay.
No, I said that out of. y'all
So you're
don't know.
talking about the ritual site that like they have no. You have no reason to believe they know about it.
Yes, I do. We're saying they said they thought about it.
No, I'm saying Cubic's character is in disguise. The other 3 don't have reason to believe you know about it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm confused.
Right, but they weren't getting it. So
Okay. What do we know about the place?
Shall we
It's-
walk and
it's a-
then?
Yeah. Then you can do the explaining. I don't remember anything. I took meticulous notes but don't remember anything.
What was that? You said that they were trying to clean it up? Would that mean there's more of them there?
They are trying to react
are you
to
going
it.
in?
I think
Again.
we're just on the way there. I don't think we're there while this conversation
I
is
think
happening.
we'll check
Yeah.
check it before we enter it to make sure it's not occupied.
Well,
There
it's
might
as you approach, you can tell it's very occupied.
Oh,
Yeah,
God, the
that,
guards
that's
here.
what I thought.
I don't know if you guys are going in. If you are, I'll populate it. But there's 6 of those guys
Oh,
We're not
currently
going
working
in.
on the stones to reassemble it.
Really should have saved that high level spell.
I think
They're just fixing it. They're just working on the stones, minding their own business.
Okay, here's what I think we
I
do.
truly do not believe that anything
Yep.
these people are working on is good.
This is very tricky. We are in a very sticky situation. Like one of these is very strong, very much stronger than one of us.
Maybe
You
there's
could just
something
not
in the
fight 6 of
dungeon
them
that
at
can
once.
help us.
Yeah, so yeah, we're not
Yeah, we
fighting.
should-
But that one alone guy, he might be trouble for us if we're on our way back from the dungeon when we're completely beat up.
I don't think we fight him either.
All right. If that's the team consensus, we should just go to the dungeon, try to make a bit more progress slowly, and then we'll see what happens.
I agree.
We're like, Kai
So we're
again.
going to the dungeon?
Yeah, walk past the corpses.
Wait, did Seven ever disguise?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you guys are here.
Back in we go.
Oh, the
This time
corpses
with
are still here?
Well, they're buried
Yeah.
under leaves or
Alright.
branches.
Yeah, they're kind of.
Yeah, they're lightly obscured.
Hmm.
I
Alright.
can see them attracting birds over there.
Yeah, insects and other little things munching on them.
How many souls do I have to absorb before the Moonblade becomes a +4 again?
I'll tell you when you get there.
Oh, God damn it. All right, in we go. Yippee!
Yeah, and just in case, Brother Candle will pull out his lantern, but instead of lighting it, he'll cast light on it, because light gives a little bit more than a normal lantern.
Okay. So Nevlon opens the door.
Skeleton.
Skeleton.
I'm about to fucking cast Hellish Rebuke. I'm just kidding. Does he make an attack against me?
Yep. He slashes at you for 7 misses. Roll initiative.
Alright. I mean, do we really have to?
It could theoretically stab you before it rolled a 4.
Okay.
You guys are gonna dogpile it into Haggis. All right. Do you want to skip this?
Yes.
Does my
I don't
weapon
see
still
a
get
point.
another soul? A morsel of a soul?
Another morsel. Yep.
Alright. A skeleton
really
gets
don't
off
see
screen.
All right. Quickly do an insight check.
Who?
Anyone.
It's another 5.
It's an 8.
We're so good at insight.
16.
Oh, 16. All right. 7. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm rolling. 16.
All right. So the two of you notice, hey, that skeleton was in the exact same place as it was before, doing the exact same stuff as it was before.
Oh god damn it, it reset.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But we don't know this.
I think we can see it.
I mean,
Me and Nevlon don't. Me and
Yeah.
Nevlon are busy being stupid.
Do we get the information relayed to us?
That's up to 7 and Ken.
Oh, shit, resets. I'm not gonna mention anything just yet.
Yeah, he
Go ahead.
decides, like, all right, let's go. You got the sword.
They don't believe that we're this stupid.
They're like, yeah, they know this. This is common sense. It'd be stupid not to.
So the line of skeletons is going to be there again.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Unless it
I
isn't.
feel like we're playing, like, the day after tomorrow, almost.
This is why this isn't an XP campaign.
I feel like it's also not an XP campaign because it's just kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, you guys are back at that second door.
Here we go.
I opened the door expecting nothing.
There's a wall of skeletons.
Oh wow, that's crazy. There's another skeleton.
Swing at them
At this
anyway,
point,
just
do I
in
know-
case.
Yeah, we should take extra precautions still, just in case it's the real this time.
No, as you open the door to the skeletons, I go, here, let me go in front. I feel like speak up to
If
go
we
in
don't
front.
turn undead this time, we're getting
If I just
firebolt.
walk through the skeletons, 'cause they're all, we knew they were all fake. If I approach the last one, I just raise a hand and punch it.
All right. So as you step into the room proper, roll initiative.
Okay.
Us as well.
23.
8.
All right. So skeleton goes last. 7, you're up.
I'm gonna make my way
Making my way back down.
through the fakes, the last one, and just punch it. Oh, I have the great sword. Actually, I'm gonna slash at it.
Okay.
That is a 9.
That misses.
Whoosh.
Okay.
Next is Ken.
Me?
As I will just like call out, like, yeah, the dungeon reset, guys. This is the real one.
All right, good luck. You got this. And he'll kind of hang back for a minute and end his turn.
It just like peeks around the corner to see what's happening.
Yeah, I don't really have good
Alright.
range, so.
Next is Cubic.
I stack my head on top of Brother Candles, peeking around the corner like a cartoon, and just cast Frostbite on it.
Okay.
Isn't
It's a
15 con
Constitution
save.
check. 15, you said?
Yes.
It fails.
Ah, nice.
Wow, this skeleton is impervious.
I do 1 damage!
Yay!
And it has disadvantage on its next weapon attack roll.
Which it won't be doing.
Yep.
Nevlon, it's your turn.
Alright. I make my way to the skeleton with a Mourn Blade in both hands. And
You can't enter melee because 7 is no match.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Shoot it with your gun.
Yeah, I say, hey, cover your ears, and then I pull out my gun and shoot it.
You have disadvantage
Okay.
because you're 10 feet away.
Oh,
Well,
wait,
I can move him further away. I can.
Yeah, just I guess I go a bit further away.
Yeah, just move 15. You're safe.
Yeah.
Because
So I
guns,
say-
bows, and arrows have disadvantage if you're 10 feet away.
Yeah,
10 or lower.
I say cover your ears and duck, and then I shoot. Oh, that's a 14. That hits exactly. I mean, just hits. Doesn't it?
I mean, it does. So,
I saw.
but it's not
Okay.
just. It's their AC is 13.
Yeah, 12. 12
All
damage.
right. It takes its turn. It raises its sword and starts swinging it around like a staff.
Oh god.
That is the end of its turn. 7.
Wait, it didn't cast?
Yeah, no, it takes a turn to cast.
It was spinning its sword when you walked in last time.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it was prepping last time.
I never saw it because I was in the hallway.
The idea behind this encounter is that the skeletons distract you. People like attack it. They don't immediately lunge for the one in the back, just spinning their sword seemingly harmlessly, and then bam, fireball.
Yeah.
It's a clever trap.
I'm going to attempt to take the disarm action.
Okay.
Roll the hit. 16. It might actually not be an action. Let me check my sheet.
Is that an action?
Read it out to
I
us.
just
Oh, there's
assumed you could just
no
disarm.
rule.
It doesn't show.
Contested by athletics or acrobatics. It fails.
Nice.
It fails, okay. As I just like put one hand on its chest, push it a little bit away, as I just grab the staff of its other hand.
The sword is swinging?
Sword.
The sword, yeah, the sword. My bad. With my other hand.
Well, you already failed the disarm action. You can't.
Oh, I failed. Oh,
I
I'm
thought
sorry.
I
You
thought the
said it
skeleton
failed, to me.
You said
No,
you
it rolled a
failed, so-
21. I meant that the disarm action failed. It rolled a 21.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Y'all might want to start running.
You can still do a push action. Anyway, Ken, it's your turn.
Oh boy.
Wait, so how tall is
I
the
guess,
roof
I
here?
guess seven only used an action, so I guess technically you can.
I don't have any much for extraction, but how tall is the roof here?
About 8 feet.
Okay, so not tall enough. No, I'll stay in melee range.
Has that skeleton taken damage?
Yes.
It's taken 13 damage.
Were these the ones that Toll the Dead didn't work on?
Yeah, it didn't work.
Yes.
They're all fake.
Okay.
Turn Undead was.
They
only
are
working on the
immune
last-
to necrotic damage.
Fine. He'll stick his head in. He'll aim his hand down the hall, and it'll do like a finger gun. Pew! And he'll cast Guiding Bolt at it. It's a holy...
Radiant damage.
Yeah, radiant damage comes searing towards it. And it's a 15 to hit.
That hits.
And I'm rolling this. It's a first level spell. It's overkill. 18 radiant damage.
It is super dead.
Wow.
It's like one of those guys hit by like a Kamehameha. They just get obliterated. Unfortunately, that means no morsel for the Mournblade, who loudly complains about it.
Is the sword still there?
As I tell it to shut up.
Well, without the undead, the sword also disintegrates.
At least it didn't explode this
the
time.
skeleton casting the illusion?
What?
Are the fake skeletons still there?
No.
Okay. Alright.
So hey, you're back in this room. Other than your name being on the check-in log, it is the same as it was when you first came in.
I'm gonna check us out and check us back in.
I'll put in like a number, like 2 lines, just so like this is our second time.
Yeah, hope that's fine.
Just check us out and check us back in.
Oh,
Well,
right,
no, that's
yeah,
what the lines are for. That way we're not using up pages. So there's like our second time down.
Okay. You're signed back in.
Why are we signing ourselves in?
It's etiquette, Bella.
It's the right thing to
In
do.
case someone shows up while you're inside, they'll know, and they can like party up with
Bad. If they know we're in here, they could come fucking murder us.
you. That's assuming they're murderers.
They don't know our names.
No.
The Outlanders may or may not know Seven's name. They definitely don't know your name.
They don't know Hops. We gave it to her.
Right.
Yeah.
They may or may not know her actual name.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
All right, it's clear, right?
Yeah, okay. I can't
Always
really-
clear.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright, do we move? Like you're
We
leading the
can't
way.
go
except-
forward until...
Yeah, no, I'm also going forward.
Yeah.
I love walking through walls.
Yeah, me too. It's very fun.
That's a power in itself.
Yeah, it is.
Oh no, why am I by a door?
Alright. Can I do a perception check?
Sure.
Do I have good perception?
Pretty
Or
sure
can I
there's
do
no-
an investigation instead?
Nothing in here.
What are you investigating?
The room.
We're checking out the room.
What are you
what's in here?
investigating?
For what?
Oh, I thought like investigation was. I guess just a perception. then.
Investigation has a
perception.
goal. Perception is just like, what can I see?
Yeah, we're just
Ah,
looking.
okay. Perception. That's 14.
You see exactly what you saw last time. Silverware, cups, silver plates, a small assortment of dried meats.
I grab the silver cups.
The cups are wood, the rest of it's silver.
Yeah, I cast. I get everything that's silver.
Okay?
Put it in my
And you're
bag.
just carrying this around now?
Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah,
you,
I mean,
if we,
well,
what are
maybe-
you gonna do if we encounter a lycanthrope?
Well, what if we want to eat and there's no silverware left? You know, that could help us when we come back.
I mean, I was thinking more of stabbing a werewolf with the fork, but yeah, that works.
So within context, it makes more sense to loot backwards when you're leaving.
Ah, okay. I didn't know that.
Because
Yeah.
then you're carrying less.
We're just carrying a bunch of stuff further into the dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make a note to come back here and then loot. I guess, do we go down or do we go right?
A good
No
question.
choice.
like-
I've got a sight line to either door.
What do the doors look like on each of them?
So every door in this entire building, unless I tell you otherwise, looks exactly the same. It's this door. It's It has like a runic symbol on the front of it. It's made of wood.
Does it open
It's in
itself when
perfect
we walk up to
condition.
it?
And no, you push on it. There's no handles on it, but it opens in both directions.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d4. If it's an even number, then we go down. If it's an odd number, we go right.
Sure.
It's 3. I guess we go right.
Have you caught it before the cave's melted, though? That's good.
Okay, who's going first?
I guess me.
Make sure.
We'll just go wherever.
Make sure you try, and he's going to give some advice. Make sure you try to dodge before you open the door, just in case there's something there.
Yeah,
Are you doing a dodge action?
Yeah, I'm holding the moon blade in both hands and preparing to dodge as soon as I open the door.
You open the door.
Deleted.
The killer rabbit of Carabanog jumps out and murders you.
Oh,
Oh, that's a big boy.
You're in his nose, or you were.
oh
Also,
God.
guys, I'm sorry to say this, but also, can we, like, my head's starting to spin a bit.
We
So,
should
like,
probably stop then.
This is
Yeah,
combat.
Yeah, like, we can continue, but, like, at least in the next half hour, I'd like to end this.
Yeah, alright. I guess after this
It's getting
combat.
really
Yeah,
hard
after
to focus.
After these goblins.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so you open the door and you hear 3 goblins over at a table chittering while eating something that looks disturbingly like a human leg.
Oh
Nope.
God.
Close the door and try the other one.
One of them glances over, having heard you open the door, but they actually ignore you to go back to nomming on the leg.
I close the door. Alright, we're not going in there. There's 3 goblins in there and they're eating a human leg.
Wait, what if
Or a
he's still in
humanoid
there?
leg.
Could he be maybe still kept alive? Probably not.
Considering the fact that he's not screaming, I doubt he's
Oh.
in peace.
But it's a dismembered limb. But I mean, the guy could still be somewhere else alive, you know.
If they chopped off his leg, I think he's dead.
Can I drag a
Or
table or
she,
something in
or
front of
they.
the door?
Okay,
Unless-
you push a table in front of the door.
Yeah.
Just push it into me as well. Ow.
Let
Alright, this time I'm
me
not
do
leaving
a
it.
Oh no, you
Just
don't have
one
to.
d4
text here.
bludgeoning.
Table.
You're doing good, Nevlon. You're leading the charge, and you're really making a difference. So I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you for appreciating. I am not the one to open the next door.
Okay,
I'll open this.
I'll do it. We'll take turns. You're doing good. Take a break.
Yeah. Yeah. I smile and I wait and I kind of get ready to open that door. Like for Ken to open the door.
Am I going south?
Is the
Yeah.
door trapped?
You're welcome to check.
I'll check just in case, because I've heard rumors. What is that? That's probably investigation. Oh, that's a
It
5.
could be either Arcana or Investigation.
You don't find any traps.
All right, I will dodge and open the door.
Did I actually prepare? I did prepare this. Yeah.
It's
Hey, look! It's eating on a goblin leg.
Okay, so that one is not eating on a human one, so we should go to that room.
There's also a dead goblin in this spot over here.
What are they?
They look like some form of undead. Closer to zombies, but they look a lot more animated than a regular killer undead.
Are they like ghouls or something? What an
What are the
Arcana
dark
check
blotches?
apply here?
You're welcome to do an Arcana check.
What are those dark blotches? Oh, that's just never mind.
25 in total.
Wow.
Oh. All right. So these are what the dungeon automatically makes out of dead adventurers who show up here. They are risen and manually puppeteered undead.
Interesting.
These were adventurers once. Okay.
All right, do we go in? I'd say we can take them.
Hey, you got the blade.
You have the sword.
All right,
Oh, I should clarify. Despite the image, they are still wearing their adventurer's gear.
Okay.
These two look like fighters in their previous life.
Right.
And they have weaponry and such still?
Yes, they still have their weapon.
All right. So I set my I set my pact weapon to do what?
I think we're better off fighting the goblins.
Yeah.
We could use the goblins to throw into there so they'll eat the goblins and we could pass.
What?
No.
No, they're gonna kill the threats first.
No.
Oh, that reminds me.
No.
His thought was
Is
if
it?
we kill the goblins, since they're eating goblins, we can drag a goblin body as a peace offering, so maybe they'll leave us alone.
Why would the dungeon itself accept a peace offering when its whole purpose is to kill people? These things are the dungeon
It's worth a
itself.
try. It's worth. I don't know.
These things are the dungeon.
Well, maybe
They're
there's
gonna
other
kill us.
methods.
I mean, I feel like I have a better chance against the undead because I can set my pact weapon to do radiant damage. But like, if you guys think otherwise, I'm perfectly okay with it.
Well, they'll probably hit pretty hard.
That is true.
It's y'all's decision.
Flip a coin.
All right. I was rolling a D2.
Changebringer, guide us. No, I'm kidding.
Hold on, I have a coin IRL. All right, guys, heads or tails? Roll 1d2. You can do that?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Wait.
So
what does that mean? Yeah, so what does that mean?
I can roll a d17.
So before
tails is typically 2.
Yeah.
Oh, look, nat 17.
Oh, hey.
All right. So I guess. All right, let's do that again. Heads, we go down. Tails, we go to the other.
Okay, down.
Okay, that's heads. So we're going to the shamblers.
All right. Before that, I cast bless. Like before moving in. Should I use my bless here or should I wait for that? Let's just use my bless here. I cast bless on Ahanto, me, and Hops.
Okay.
Alright. So, and then I go in with my Moonblade, set it to do radiant damage, and hit the guy that's way off to the right.
Alright, roll initiative.
Initiative. I love rolling initiative. That is a 17.
I got a nat 1.
Yay.
Oh my god, Q.
Right on theme. Stay
just-
in the back and hide.
You just can't roll initiative.
That's canon.
Alright, we got we need 7.
21.
Oh hey, you're first.
Hey.
You can brush past Nevlon.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll brush past Nevlon and just go to hit. I'm 14.
14 does not hit.
Okay.
So it's my turn.
Next is actually their turn. So this one's going to attack Nevlon. This one's going to attack 7. Roll. 1, 2, 3.
+4, okay.
I think both of those miss.
My armor class is 14.
And then 7?
7's is gonna be higher.
Yeah, so they missed.
Alright. So Yeah. Then I, with my Mourn Blade two-handed, set it to radiant damage. Swing at the guy attacking me.
Okay.
Please, 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 please. Okay, that should hit.
16 hits.
Alright. Roll for damage. Oh god, that's not so good. So that's, I think, 6 radiant damage and 1 necrotic damage.
So 12. Got it. All right.
Yep.
It takes 12 damage. Pass on to Ken.
Alright, I forgot to add a bless to that. Okay, whatever, it still hit.
Me, huh? Me? All right.
Oh, by the way, did you add a bless to your attack, 7?
I didn't hit.
Well, yeah, bless is 1d4 to your attack.
Oh, let me roll a d4. Okay, I get a 1. That's a 15.
That hits.
Oh, okay. Roll damage. What's the dice damage on the greatsword?
I think that's a d10 if you're two-handing it, right?
It's pretty great.
For sure.
Yep.
Ken.
Oh, sorry, 2d6. So that would be 2d6 plus 2 plus strength.
2d6 plus 2 plus strength. Okay, so that is a 8 damage.
Okay.
Plus 6 cold.
14. Ken?
Perfect damage, 1 second. You're good.
I still haven't taken damage.
Yeah, it's honestly amazing. Ken?
Oh, I didn't know it was my turn. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He's gonna go in the room then. And he's just gonna do a single unarmed punch right-handed at this guy. It's like, come on, guys.
Just a second.
Huh?
Each of these squares is 5 feet, yeah?
Yeah, I think.
Yes.
I was in radius for that fireball. It's a 20-foot radius, not diameter.
Well, no. So if it slams down here, 1, 2, 3, 4,
So,
and then you're in the door.
wait. That's how diagonals work? That's stupid.
I don't think that's how diagonals work, actually.
17 to hit with 9 bludgeoning.
That hits. So 9 plus 12. It's staggered.
And that's its turn.
Horrible.
Cubic,
What?
it's your turn.
Oh, frostbite on the one by Nevlon.
Okay.
15 con save. Not save, you know.
Does it not accept minuses? Oh, I'm
What?
in the wrong chat. I'm an idiot. I accidentally said that to Mooney.
Moody's like, huh?
Hey, it passes. It rolled a nat 20.
Oh, wow.
Oh my.
Damn it. Okay, I do nothing this turn.
Hey, I mean, it rolled a nat 20, alright? It deserves that.
Hey, good try.
7.
Yes.
Okay.
My turn
It's
again?
your turn.
Okay, I'll roll to hit the same one.
Yeah.
And I get flanking bonus, so I get advantage on this.
Why would you get flanked?
Is
Well, I'll
that,
move 5
that can
feet.
be a DM roll.
Oh. Oh, never mind. I'm up there. My bad. Well, I'll move into position where I'm getting flanking.
Diagonal squares are...
You're using your bonus action, right? The
I
one
can
that lets
just
you
use my
hop 10
bonus.
feet?
Yeah, I mean, I can just top diagonally over there, yeah. That just makes this massive leap of your head. Like
Yeah, the
cubic.
bonus action doesn't eat
Oh, not cubic.
the
Oh, yeah,
attack
that's
of
a
opportunity.
Oh.
Okay. 15 plus 2, that's 17.
15 hits. 15 hits.
Well, plus 1d4. And then for damage, there we go. Uh, 12 damage, and then one damage cold.
Cubic, do you want to have died?
No, I'm
What?
just. Never mind. I just realized that was wrong.
I guess that's good for future reference.
Yeah. It's probably good to...
Try not to get hit by a fireball again. Let's just leave it there.
Yeah, that's the better future reference. I would have died if I didn't make that deck saving.
Oh, I
throw.
would have been like super dead because I'm also vulnerable to fire.
And also that would have been more than double your HP. So yeah, you would have instantly failed all
No,
your saving.
19 isn't double.
But I thought
the
it
vulnerable
did
would be.
22.
With vulnerable, yeah, you instantly just melt.
Yeah.
We
So
don't
I'm
like
totally
all
not
over Bella.
Yeah.
This fireball
So
could
anyway,
though.
We should just finish.
Yeah, so this thing dies.
If the fireball doesn't hit corners, it's just one to hit. Cubic.
More
All right, it passes on to this guy's turn. He's going to attempt to follow 7 attack.
Mm-hmm.
17 hits, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's 7 damage. Because it hit you, it roars, and you don't know what that means.
Oh no.
My turn?
Yes.
I feel like I can kill this very easy and I don't need to do any spells.
It's already taken 14 damage.
So yeah, I guess just again with the Mourn Blade doing radiant damage.
Headbutt it.
Yeah.
Oh, that does no. Wait, I can add a Bless. Bless is 1d4, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there's no way that hits.
Ah, damn it. Miss.
Alright. That goes to Ken.
Oh, by the way, with my movement, can I move out of the way to the corner so like Bella can enter?
If you move, you attack opportunity.
From the dead guy?
There's still one living.
This
You're
guy.
in range.
He's in range.
Oh, okay then no.
But they can just move to like line of sight. It's not like they're gonna be doing like a melee attack anyway.
Yeah, he'll just come up behind it and just kind of bash it on the back of the head.
Well, this would also be attack of opportunity. The only safe place for you to move is here.
Well, there's only one of them left, right?
Yeah, but if you walk past it, that's still attack of opportunity. 11 does not hit.
Oh, well, that's fine then.
Roll a 1d4. If you get a 4, that hits.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. 1d4. 3.
Okay. Cubic.
Frostbite on the living one.
It fails.
Oh, hey, 6 damage. Wow.
Ooh, nice.
And it has disadvantage on its next weapon attack, which it is making.
Oh, that's a first.
But it goes to 7's turn first.
Which I will be attacking. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, I will just come up and attack it. This hits 17 without any modifiers.
Yeah. All right.
Then it's 2d6, so... 13 slashing damage, 5 cold.
All right, it is dead. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I guess we can end it for here. And here for today, I guess, because.
Alright, are you guys gonna like chill in the room? Like, what's the plan?
Should we end it here for 7?
I think we should.
Yeah.
Well,
I
we're
know,
not
I
in
just need to know like what the goal is here.
Yeah, we can just chill here because we can just bar up every room and we can chill.
Can we just
Alright, see ya.
pause, not rest or anything?
We can pause. But the reason I ask is if you chill for just like a few minutes, I can give you your level 4.
Yeah, we'll chill
We're level 4.
for a few minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. The Morin Blade absorbs the soul from each of those guys.
Yeah.
He recognizes that their natural soul is gone. And they also have a more soul just like the skeleton.
Yeah, we just have a soul detector here. You are a very good artist.
And I'll get you your loot at our convenience. Thank you guys for the session and have a wonderful day.
Like and subscribe.
I can subscribe.